Live. I haven't shared my screen.
No, sir. I ain't even got my shades on. What am I doing, man?
Damn. We were just comfortable.
Shea butter on her cheeks with ass tatted. She got a smile to hide the pain.
You know, I found funny, yeah? He starts off talking about her, but by the second or third verse, he ain't even talk about her no more. He's just talking about gangster shit.
She a freak, she did things other bitches.
He already gave her flowers. Like,
suppose.
it's like, all right, shit.
As well.
I got addicted, I was took bad. I had to put the work in like a book bag. Yeah, love. I know sex ain't love.
My man did this.
We fuck it, he feeling
Balls
like
deep.
I know
shit.
How you doing? It's good
Shout
to have
out
you
in
back.
the building.
one hit to take a nigga
I reckon.
high. I'm learning all your curves, you the best teacher.
Long
See
time
you burning
still,
all
man.
that sage, trying to
It's been a
fight
minute. It's nice to have Chi-Town back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Versace on my body said it smell like peaches. Bitches leeches, you ain't showed me you was too loyal. Expensive taste, you had told me you was too spoiled.
Geechee on his day of marriage today.
Congratulations.
She be tripping,
Tribute
she
to
be
his
tripping.
wife.
Quick
Be
congratulations,
Like a
man.
stripper,
salute to in Lou
She gon' make you
Gotti.
blow a bag
Okay,
on.
yeah, that's
She
what's
gon'
up.
suck it till it's gone.
DC
ain't
and
no
White
gag on
Runts on
that.
deck. Okay,
And all that
okay.
ass on it.
That's what you got.
Yeah,
What
you
have I
know I
got?
be
I don't know
killing
what
her.
I've got.
She gon' shoot with me like she India.
It was
Nah, she ain't
unlabeled,
nothing like these other
unmarked,
hoes.
black label.
Soccer scores, yeah, you can say we goals. Here go your ring, girl, cause I propose. When I'm not doing you, I'll be doing shows. When a nigga love you right, I can tell it shows. I would've came back, she ain't wanna wait. If this a
Gangsta
was a
love.
person, it was on her face.
Yes.
I was taught you gotta eat what was on your plate. If it costs to be the boss, better know your rate. Yeah, look,
Tell
I
him.
know we sold a bunch. 8 before 12 came, cold word was brunch. Throw the punch and get hit, gotta make a choice. No words, protect dirt, gotta say the voice. Since when was it cool to interview a rat?
I don't know how to do
I just
that.
think it's whack. 100 niggas with me, 20 of them plotting. But the job too hard
Hey,
when all you
that
hit is
sly
flat.
little shot
I'm
there,
staring
Jen.
in the mirror, it don't look familiar.
You hear what he said?
Put all my eggs in a basket,
He
breakfast,
said,
lunch, and dinner.
since when
So
was
if
it
they
cool to
giving
interview
shots,
a
I
rap?
say poke to kill.
I ain't saying
And when
I
I
just
give
think
a
it's
shot,
whack.
it was supposed to kill.
100.
Not familiar,
You know what I'm
worth to this little thing of ours. Plugged in with the mob, so now we taking charge. Don't take offense, I didn't vow. Who gon' get the debt? Disrespect paid out, but you still in debt. Just do it, and Nike told me to get the check. Checking all boxes, everything's in store. My enemies on lock, that's the key to war. So far up, hell nah, we don't see the
Like,
floor.
Geechee's wife here,
Hop it up,
respectfully, is
hop
a
it up, we don't
beautiful
need a
woman
cord.
still.
Where your
Yeah,
drive
she
at,
is
she
absolutely
broke the
beautiful.
thigh tap.
Beautiful
And
Coco.
it's
What did he call her? About a Coco Five? Look at that.
That's
Tell
it,
me where
Asia
your
Gotti.
at. Hopping in a spaceship, sometimes I gotta fly back. Free the guys, man, they can't get that time back. Free the guys, man, my niggas need that time back. I'm back, why they swearing I ain't never left. All my diamonds grade 8, nah, I don't need a test. ATL strip club, yeah, we gon' leave a mess. Used to hit Marty and you know all my niggas set. Free J Jr., my nigga, much respect. Yeah.
Much respect. Hold on. Yo.
This is at the end, the Geechee song. What the hell?
Hold on.
Heartbeat. Why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Okay, this is a short version, or the theme tune is just very short. Nostalgia vibes. If you're unsure where that came from, that was Kick Nelly. What are you doing on Instagram? Come on over. We're live. Henny, shout out Battle Rap Trap, my guy.
Big trapper.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to Instagram. I'm standing people over.
Did you just call it Instagram? That sounds like a very accurate name to call Instagram, you know.
I mean,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Shit.
It works. It
It
works.
does work. It shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah, just trying to promote Sunday roast. You got it, balls deep. Oh, I didn't even get to finish my comment. You got it, balls deep. You got it. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Sunday roast. It is that time. We're super early today. We got it together.
Why not, though?
We got it together. Why not?
What's this lateness all the time?
Yeah, Henny, come on over to you did already. Salute. Much love to my co-host. Go and follow Battle Rap Trap. We go live 4 times a week over on Caffeine.
Hashtag book Henny.
Hashtag book Henny. Hashtag book Henny for real. Yeah, go and follow. Got a battle coming up with Snake Eyes on the Riot League. He's about to
Snake.
What's it? Did I just say Snake Eyes?
Snake Eyes. Snake Eye.
Oh my god, I never say it wrong.
I'm with Henny here as well.
I never say it wrong.
Disrespect.
I never say it wrong. All right, shout out everyone in the comments. Read between the bars. Salute. Yeah, my bad, Henny. I'm letting the team down. What was I thinking?
Snake Eye.
What was I thinking? Yeah, Rivers had your back. Your back. Ghost Buff gonna walk down the aisle to the Neighbours theme. Damn. That and more nostalgia. Hey yo, shout out Crow in the building, the caretaker.
Salute.
Balls deep, comment. See what happens when you comment. Shout out to you. Cooper, what's good? Got the
Coops,
Pegman in the building. Shout out to caretaker as well. Yes, Sunday, we are gonna get to it. I am London Jen. There 3 N's on my Jen, and it's all one word.
Come on.
Man in the back is
Rivers himself,
hey
bro. Come
Rita,
on,
salute. We're live on YouTube.
Come on.
So just trying to send people over there, but it's afternoon. It's evening over here, but good afternoon to you. Surfer, Rita, come on over to YouTube. Pull up. I just said something to Rivers, and then as he responded, just completely talked over him. Like that's not bad manners and rude.
I can't remember what you even asked, to be honest.
I asked you to introduce yourself, and
yeah, man.
And then just spoke over you.
I mean, come on, man. It happens. It's not biggie. It's not biggie. It's Rivers. That's why.
My bad.
Cool.
No manners, no behavior.
Oh, come on, man. They know who I am, man.
Yeah, but it's customary at the top of the show.
To
you know, just say, hey,
yo,
this is me.
There's that guy.
That's it.
You know,
I'm me. He's him.
You lot.
That's it.
You
Happy Sunday, everyone. How's everyone doing? How's your week been? How was your weekend? Did you get to de-stress, decompress, enjoy yourself, relax, do whatever it is you need to do on the weekend before you head back to the working week? Or maybe you were working this weekend. Whatever you were doing, I am glad you are here with us now. Thank you so much for pulling up.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you too. Didn't I do that? Did I not do that right? Balls Deep says salute to Rivers. Yeah, salute.
Salute,
yeah, it did work.
Come on, Chirac in the building, bro.
Chirac is
not
also
the same without Chirac here.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not at all. Yeah. So title. Have you seen the title? What did I call it? Why is the scene so lazy?
Is the scene lazy?
Why is the scene? That's what the talk is about.
That's
Shout
what the talk is about.
Like Shotty.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Surfer. Hello there.
Where's my phone so I can hit up these comments?
Yeah, do that. We got Whispers as well.
Yes, indeed. Whispers is gonna come live with us.
Hello there. Title. Yeah, the title. Shout out Whispers. In the building. Let me do this.
You're asking me to trust your computer. Can I trust your computer?
No, don't trust my computer.
All right, cool. I'm not trusting it.
Is it charging?
Yeah, it is charging.
Okay, wicked. I think if you trust my computer, it then gives me access to all your shit. So maybe don't do that.
So, Jen, why have you just added me randomly on Twitter?
Because I was trying to see if my internet worked.
Oh, okay.
Right, I've just put the stream link. Yeah. While you're sitting on the sofa, you know.
Yeah.
Just put the stream link in the chat. So, yeah, if you want to pull up, then do that. Because yeah, we're going to have this conversation now. This is shout out to Messy 13. Imagine you're standing there and then just looked at the sofa, panic, because where the fuck is Rivers
Where's Rivers?
gone?
I'm here, bro. Just, you know.
No way. Is this Balls Deep? Hold on. Did Balls Deep just pull up?
Let's go.
What is going on? Let me just hold on. I've got my audio settings. Let me change this.
Get it together.
Sounds like they're working.
Yeah, I think they are.
Balls Deep. It's still loading.
Oh shit.
I have to wait for Balls Deep. I hate when that happens. I fucking hate that. Beanie, we're live on YouTube. Pull up, Sunday Roast. You're interested in this conversation? Yeah, pull up, Whispers. Pull up. Annie, I'm terrible, right? I'm terrible. Yeah, we are going to talk. So, like I said, this conversation was inspired by Messi. Balls Deep, still stuck.
Balls Deep, can't get through.
Nah, gone. What the hell? Just can't get no satisfaction. Messi inspired this conversation. Shout out to Messi. He has got a battle coming up on the No Loose chat card.
27th of November.
27th of November. Get your tickets. Yes, VS, verified source. Yeah, I'm the same everywhere. Yinka, my love, I'm not going to do that ever. Sorry.
She doesn't pause.
I'm sorry. If you don't want Balls Deep, like if it sounds pause worthy for me to have Balls Deep in my mouth, then I think you've got more of an issue.
I'm not going to lie. Personally, I call him. That's my brother BD. I shorten it to BD. I mean, I give everyone a nickname, so that's BD for me. So you know, if Balls Deep is too much of a mouthful, maybe you just call him BD. That's what I do. You hear me?
Yeah, it's a conversation. It's not a new one. Shannon, Beanie, DJ, head on over to YouTube. It's a conversation we've kind of had before, talking about the work in the scene, the work that needs to be done, the things that need to be done. But I'm looking at it from this angle. We are looking at it from this angle because maybe the scene is lazy. Maybe the scene isn't working hard enough or
maybe there's
smart
a million
enough.
Things that could be done that ain't being done.
Maybe there's more to be done. Yeah, Ballsy, I do love you. I hope you managed to get your link back working again, so you can pull up. Yeah, so if Messi is saying that, then that's one point of view. Maybe other people see the same things, and I just thought it's an important conversation. It's an important conversation. What does the chat think? How are things? Oh, I put my nail polish on before we started. What do we think of the current state of the scene and promo, marketing, just the grind, the hustle? What do we think about that? How's everyone doing in that? Do we feel like, we're in a good place? Do we feel like we're way from where we need to be? What does the chat think?
I mean, I'll give my opinion in a little while. I don't want to steer it. So I'm going to let people come up with their, but I know I've got my ideas. I think most battlers will have their ideas on what kind of things could be done. You understand?
Yeah, if you're in the chat, pull up and talk to us about it. Troy is saying, Ballsy, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll smile extra bright if you come on.
No, but it's the technology. I don't know if what I'm saying. Like, what can you do to make the technology work?
Yeah.
Balls Deep wants to come on, but the connection ain't happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry. Some battlers have the promo on point, whereas others need to step it up and sell what they're doing more. What exactly do they need to step up? What do they need to be doing more? How do they sell it? Yeah, if you're on here, if you've just joined from Messi's live, which we just talked about then Enigma, come on over to everyone on here. Come on over to YouTube. Shame on you, because you should be following and you should have your notifications on. So you should know that we're live now and that this Instagram thing is just a shadow of what it's supposed to be. So come on over to YouTube. I'm not seeing the numbers dropping. The numbers should be dropping.
Why they still got me shadow banned, man? I can't.
Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Hold on. YouTube. I'm not seeing the numbers dropping.
Have we got two finalists?
Hold on. How are we going to do this? One. Has someone got Hold on. YouTube. I'm not seeing the numbers dropping.
Yeah, I've got YouTube on 1 second.
Background.
That better?
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, look, it's Whispers.
Kick Whispers. Look at that. The 2 No Loose Chat finalists. The Process 2 finalists.
Was this by design or was this fucking fake?
This is destiny.
I guess so.
Destiny.
We like yin and yang or Goku and vegetable or whatever that fucking shit you watch is.
Vegeta. Even I know it's Vegeta, mate. Come on.
Yeah, well, you've had to listen to them bars for 2 fucking years.
No, come on, man. Vegeta is one of the easy names to remember. It's when you start to
I've never watched, I think I've watched 1 episode of Dragon Ball in my life, innit?
I mean,
it's trendy, man. You know?
You don't have to watch it to know 3 characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goku.
I can name a whole bunch of. I can't tell you the storylines, but I can name a bunch of.
Oh, right. Goku, Roshi, and Vegeta there.
Gohan, Trunks,
Frieza,
Don't
Cell,
forget.
Android, whatever, 15 or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yoshimitsu.
No, Jen. You had to ruin it, Jen.
Now, Yoshimitsu's from Mortal Kombat.
I know this now.
Yeah.
I know this now.
Yep.
It was a very famous lesson I learned. It feels like the scenes. Oh, shit. Enigma 2. You just all jumped on. Go on, Enigma.
Did man just say Yoshimitsu's from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah?
Nah, bro.
Is he not?
Talk about it. It's not from Mortal Kombat. It's from Tekken or some caliber.
I've never played Tekken. I've never played Mortal Kombat. I've never played Street Fighter. They are the most boring fucking video games, man.
Why did I feel like people corrected me and told me?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't understand why when I heard him say Mortal Kombat so surely, I just accepted it. Like, yeah.
No, so did I. I did as well. I had to think twice.
Yeah, like I was like, hold on a second.
Bro, I've never played any of these games, man.
So what games you play?
Me, like
Yakuza.
GTA, Call of Duty. I'm real mainstream, innit? Like I just play like the fucking main game.
Call of Duty.
I'm not that deep into it.
Okay. So how you lot both feeling ahead of what is the final of the process? You understand?
Well, I'll be honest. I'm gonna pull out because I didn't start prepping till yesterday, and I'm just gonna type more paragraphs.
Well, let's give congratulations to Whispers, the new champion of the process. Whispers, well done, bro. Listen, Whispers, your bars were so hard. Don't even want to get in the ring with you.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm confident.
My guy, how you doing?
YD in the building. How comes everyone's highlighted?
I don't know what I've done. I've done
need
something.
To right click something.
Yeah, there you go.
So what are you saying? What are you saying, Whispers? What are you saying?
Hold on. Before we do that, let me just salute everyone. Everyone's commenting. Crow. Caretaker.
Crow knows too much
already. Yoshimitsu from Tekken.
Marching Boo and that.
Yeah, Fortnite Boo. Okay, all right. We're caught up.
He played Fortnite. So we telling me, Whispers, how are you feeling? Car, obviously, my man, the fella that owns the league is saying that he's pretty cool. You know, started writing yesterday.
First time on Roast. Salute to you for pulling up your family now, Roast family.
Seat at the table. Seat at the table. Yeah. But how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I've got the best material I've had so far.
Say again?
Good. You're going to need it.
The best material.
Okay.
I'm going to need it. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I've got the best material anyway so far that I've got, you know.
That's a good look. So you see, like, as your process has started, have you found it more kind of comfortable with the whole preparing and getting ready for the battle thing? Are you evolving in that way where you're finding it easier, or is it more intense for you the harder your opponents get?
A month is a long time, to be honest. So, I feel like as long as you manage, it's about time management. Everybody's busy, but it's about how you manage your time. So it's all good.
Say no more.
Very mature.
No, I agree, innit?
I was gonna say, still, you answered that like a veteran.
Yeah,
still.
right. Where you get your media training from, Whispers?
He's got.
I'm used to multitasking, man. I'm used to multitasking. Doing one thing is not for me.
Nah, I fuck with that. Actually, I'll be honest with you. Like, actually, it's very apropos. We talk about this. Is the scene fucking lazy? And like, one thing you could say about me and Whispers, or Whispers and I, is that this is our 4th battle in what, 16 weeks.
I've battled every round of the process. I'm the only one that's battled every round.
Well, if your mate had fucking shown up, I would have battled too.
Well, you did have 3 rounds for it, so
I still wrote and practiced the 3 rounds. It's not like I knew he wasn't going to show up and just fucking.
Well, at the same time, I believe, like, yeah, you man have both put in a lot of work for these 16 weeks, bro. Like,
yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not that hard. You know what I mean? People say, oh, you need to, and this is where you're talking about the scene's lazy and shit. But I think one thing like that is in this country is battlers aren't battling often enough. People go, oh, battlers need to build their fucking brand and only battle once every 3 months. Bruv, it's fucking 7 minutes of material, mate. It doesn't take that long to write shit and learn it.
No, but
I think there's a balance, right? If you're on the come up, you need to put that work in. You need
exactly.
To battles.
Bruv, Enigma, how many times you battled last year? You did what? Whitey, graphic, tech, specs in like 2 months?
2 months. I did Wilsey, Mikey, and...
You were ready for caps?
Scold in 3 weeks. And caps, yeah. 1 battle a week.
It's a lot of work. But I think
it depends on the person though, man.
The other side of that coin is, bro. The other side of that coin is like, what? Okay, you two both go through the process now, yeah. Man's not trying to rush you, man, back outside. We want you to have a great performance that against a great opponent. Sometimes that takes a bit of time to sit.
I've got a battle like fucking 8 weeks after that, anyway.
No, of course, but on No Lose Chat, they're not just gonna throw. They're not gonna give you Tatum. No disrespect to Tatum. You feel like
yeah.
Fuck off. Bro, if Luke gives me Tatum, I'll tell him to fuck off straight.
But again, so you're going to get an opponent. You'll get an opponent who you're going to have to write harder for than anyone you've had in the tournament. So now you realize the time is absolutely necessary in terms of making sure you can get everything right. Because you want to go there and give a good account of yourself. Yeah,
but in counter to your point, if the opponent is harder and shit, subconsciously you are more inspired to write anyway. Say,
sometimes.
If I'm giving a Rivers, you know what I mean? That's going to be in my thoughts, on my mind all the time. I'm writing when I'm not writing, you know what I mean?
Of course. But you know what it is? When you get down the line and you're battling people that's battled over like 60, 70 times, it's like, what do I say to him? You understand? I was like, sometimes you have to let life happen before you can even say anything.
Yeah, true. But luckily for me, I'm fairly creative, man. Like, but I haven't had that yet. I haven't had that challenge. Like, arguably, man, Whispers is probably my toughest challenge. And
what do you mean?
What's it?
Yeah, no, carry on.
He's arguably my toughest challenge, and the obvious angles with him have already been used.
See what I'm saying? And this is the thing. So then you have to dig deeper to find something more unique and original to hit him up. You understand?
But you've seen how I angle, man. You saw what I did to Nux, but I took two minor things that meant nothing and turned them into 2 separate angles.
That's fair.
Yeah. I took a half and half though,
because in this whole tournament, you've not had someone like Whispers. Even though we've seen you do angles really well, we've not seen your strong angles against.
That's very true.
Really strong performance.
That's very true.
Yeah,
no, that's true. But by the same token, Whispers hasn't stood against someone like me. And no disrespect to Zach, Cobra, and Benny, but I am simply fucking better than them.
So good shit.
No, but it's a fact, and this is why I say. This is why, again, as I said at the beginning, this is the perfect final because I feel like the best two who have proved through each round, even the round that you didn't get to battle kick, he still proved that you was hungry for the fight, which means a lot in my eyes.
Yeah, so, damn right. No, I'll be real. My last 16 performance wasn't that great. And that's honestly because I got fucking cocky and just, I mean, you remember me talking to you on the phone before, Enigma. I weren't happy with that shit. I did what I thought needed to. It wasn't something that I created with like the effort that you should. And I learned that lesson because I nearly fucking lost that battle. So that won't happen again, man.
This is it. And that's the more opponents you get, the more you realize how much you got to dig even deeper to put in. And you have shown in this tournament how deep you both will kind of dig to get the best performance out anyway.
No, without a doubt, man.
So
I'll say all this shit about him, but you know what I mean, brother. He is a good fucking battler and a fucking good opponent. And this is the battle that I've wanted. I've wanted that what ifs.
I'll be real, yeah. I'll be honest with you. I was sold on Whispers from early, you understand? But Kick is someone that's kind of grown on me. Like I've realized more and more what Kick can do as time's going on. Now, like I'm a fan of what Kick can do. And I want to see where he can get to. Before, it was like, I don't know, I'm not sure. But now I'm sure. I know what he can do in it. So that's come from you working harder and harder each round. So this final, yeah, like I'm looking forward to it. I'm not
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I Whispers. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you the question everyone wants to know, innit? Are you trying to battle Surfer or not?
Damn.
Because Surfer's running around there talking about he's the knife bar king. I'm hearing you saying the same thing. I feel like it might be something that needs to be settled at some point.
I am the knife bar king.
So is the winner gonna battle Red Flag?
Hold on.
I mean, I have. Listen, he has a lot of knife bars, but I have more impactful knife bars. That's where I stand.
So you don't feel like there's any level, like you feel like you can just come in and say, "Hey, I'm king." Like you don't feel like there's any homage there to be like. You don't feel like you need to earn that. You just coming in and saying,
"Have you seen Whispers pay homage to anybody?"
No,
I'm paying homage. I pay homage.
No, he does
a really good K-Shine impression.
It's not his style. It's not his style to be in the battle bigging up Surfer for that style. It's more his style to be in the battle shooting at my man, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, Whispers, is that if they could set that up, well, that's something that lines up. Is that something you'd be on?
Yeah, he's got good energy. He's got quite a high octane style. I think it would translate very well in front of an audience, and it would translate well on camera. So I feel like it would be a good battle for those reasons. But I feel like I would win though. I don't think it's the toughest out of everybody. It's not the absolute toughest. You know what I mean? There's a few people that are a little bit more tougher.
Okay.
Damn.
Because it's two people that are just gonna go at each other, and it's pretty straightforward like that. One person's going to win. But with me and Kick Nelly, for instance, we've got such contrasting styles. It's a bit stupid to make a bold prediction until you've seen some of the battle.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point, and I agree.
That's a very great point. Before we go any further in that conversation, let me bring on one of the people who could make that happen, who could let this young whippersnapper come out here.
Just said whippersnapper.
The big knife barking, the wicked man, and set up a battle that he hasn't earned yet. So let's see if Snoop.
I thought you were talking about Benny Bizzle.
Hold it down.
Yo, salute. Yo, salute. I'm hearing it still.
Bro, like,
bold talk.
No, but hold on. I asked him a question, innit? So we can't act like Whispers just jumped off his seat and He was humbly chilling.
Yeah, I'm honest, innit?
That's the level of hunger, right?
Yeah.
Because he could have said, I'm not going to talk, I'm focused on Nick right now. I've got a final to win, but like he's hungry, and that's a sight he's set for himself. So he's addressing it there. I'm kind of just being mixy with how I'm introducing it, but it's true. It's not about we've earned. It's not about like it's kind of disrespectful to call you, but I fucks with it. So Snoop, how you doing? Good evening.
Good evening, Jen. Good evening, lads. Hope everything's good, man.
Is in the shed, says the Queen. Shout out.
Come on, you already know, Queen.
The Yak King, you know. Say no more. I didn't even
you already know I'm there, man.
Say no more, Shed Gang. What up, though? So Snoop, obviously we had Eve 1.
Just tapping in, man.
We had Eve 1. You know, Eve 2 is gonna pop up. You know, is Whispers versus Surf the type of thing you'd want to see on that card?
Probably not.
No,
probably not. Probably. I mean, if the fans, it depends on what the fans are saying, man. What the fans saying.
Listen, it's
for me. Want to see him against Surf?
It's solely based on the knife thing, innit? That's all it is for me, innit? Like I'm saying, I believe that they're both diverse enough to battle whoever, innit? But I feel like as they both have that tag, for me, I think it's a no-brainer, innit? Like there should be a point, even if it's not their next battles or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. I wouldn't have it next.
No,
I would agree with that.
I won't say next.
It's
We've got a whole final to deal with next.
It's definitely a battle that makes sense. And whilst I'm kind of being mixy, talking about battle hasn't earned, doesn't deserve, YD came in the process, battle won, and you know, first battle, got to the final, lost the tech, and still got to battle Surfer on Era versus Era. So there's precedent for it. But and he didn't just come on here, like River said, to cut him some slack. He didn't just come on here and say, I want Big Surfer. I'm the knife bar king. He said that in the battle, right? And he's standing on it. So I fucks with it. I fucks with the hunger. And, you know, for me, it's one that definitely makes sense.
Okay.
There's a lot of
noted.
Both of them.
I just plant seeds, innit? At the end of the day, I plant seeds. Like, it's not to say it will definitely ever happen, but it's just always in the air, innit? And that's when I put it out in a battle like that. Now it's for all of the community to decide. I ain't gotta go at Surfer on Twitter or nothing like that. The community will decide whether we battle now.
This is it.
Are you definitely doing an EVE too?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
That needs to be annual.
Can I give you a list of people I don't want?
Off air, you can, yeah.
Do it publicly.
Yeah, we mean. But yeah, we definitely look into that annually still.
100, man.
So part 2, definitely next year.
Before we go ahead to Era versus Era 2 and looking at future battles, we got a final to contest. Like, so let me before we talk about the final, salute all the time, every time, each and every single one to No Loose Chat and what they're doing with the process, with the success of those events, with the quality coming out of there. You know, shout out to you and everything you're doing. The process this year, great tournament, diverse talent across the board, and some real individual, unique like talent coming through. So and you know, it is a joy to see. So shout out to you for that.
Bro, yeah.
We got the final.
To you, man.
Yeah, how are you feeling about the final?
Excited still, especially after the semi-finals. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Whispers' battle, even Kick Nelly's battle, it was my predictions. I had Nux going through before.
For fuck's sake, really?
I had him going through, but
before
you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Whispers and Benny P. I had Benny P going through.
Oh, that's fair enough.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah,
I would have never.
Yeah.
So you see when you have them type of predictions, I beg you find me so I can win some money on them days. There, car. Like, you're making me lose out, fam. I would have took your money both of them days there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard to.
I walked in the building saying
final's
gonna be Whispers and Kick. I walked in the building saying that.
He did say that.
That from early, but because I knew for both of their opponents, I just felt like they both had too much. I feel like Kick has got too much for Nux, and Whispers has got way too much for Benny P. You understand? Whether it's performance, energy bars, whether it's punches, whether on kick side, whether it's angles, whether it's performance, whatever it is, I feel like they both had too much for their opponents, innit? All they got to do is be on point, and they win. So I'm not going to bet against. The final, though, is a bit less clear for me. Yeah. Understand? I wouldn't say, Whispers has got this in the bag, because that shit's on what like Nick Kevin can do. And the same way, I can't say that literally ever because we know what Whispers can do. So we have to see this one.
When there's a favourite for a final ever one, anyway, you look at it. Bobby was the favourite to beat Bizzo. Jester was the favourite to beat Slester. Major Concerns was the favourite to beat Dean. So, like, you can't really fucking pick these things.
It's facts.
I mean, I had Rum beating Geechee. We fucking did, but...
Wait, Snoop. If you had Benny P and Nux winning, yeah, and now you got Whispers, now it's Whispers and Kick in the final. Who you got?
Look at this stirrer.
Hey, while we're here, someone gave Deviant a win against me, and it was either you or Surfer. I'll find out who it was.
Who said again?
Someone gave Deviant the win against me, and you was judging that. Was it you?
Where was that?
Probably was, brother. If he had Nux over you, definitely had Deviant.
When was that? Where was
that? Was in Colchester, mate, at that gay bar.
He's talking about an actual man.
But I don't even remember. You have to check the game tapes, innit? You know what I mean? I'm sure it's on camera.
It's not on camera. They didn't record our judgment.
Well, you must remember that day. It was that day that Just Jay died.
I remember that battle, yeah.
Everyone remembers that battle.
I remember that battle still. Yeah, nah. Check the game tapes, like I said, man.
Being the underdog brings a energy out of people. Big facts, yeah, it does.
Can I just say, I don't think I'm the underdog. There's this weird thing going around that people are saying Whispers is the favourite. I've had a lot of people come to me and say they back me. I don't think I'm the underdog. I think it's very much 50-50. Maybe 60-40 to him. But I don't think it's like I'm being written off like some people are saying.
I wouldn't write you off, but you're the underdog. 100%.
Yeah, Whispers is the prodigal son, bro.
And that's not even being big. Just on the course of the events, naturally you're the underdog.
Oh no, the course of the events, definitely. Because the thing is you've had 3 good performances. I had a meh performance, a no-show, and a good performance. So yeah, I can see where that's coming from. But for like predictions and shit, I've had a lot.
These are my first 3 battles ever.
4.
Well, you battled Denim.
Well, in front of people.
Okay, yeah. Say no more.
With reaction, with tangibles that I can't control. I've only had 3, and they've all been in this tournament. So I would say I'm definitely the favorite going into it, 100%.
I think just from perhaps what I've seen online is Whispers definitely looks like there's the most energy surrounding him, but he does make a good point, or you do make a good point, Kik, in terms of Whispers has had 3 consistent performances, whereas yours has sort of been, the upscale and also the little dip where we didn't get to see it. But shout out to you, you managed to still create some energy in, a battle where your opponent didn't show up. Shaq Connor says, Whispers, can you say 3 nice things about Kik? Can you say 3 nice things about Whispers? I normally only ask for 1, but if you can do 3,
Whispers is going to be that big fucking shank.
All right. 3 nice things about Whispers. He's got good energy. He's actually quite eloquent in the way he speaks. And he's not a fucking bigot as well. I spoke to him after I bumped into him at the train station after the last event, and he said he weren't going to spit no stupid faggot shit. Like, so
I respect that stuff.
No, I've not got one. Bro, I've got gay friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not
an angle. Write that down.
Kik can't write that down.
It's
gay friends as well.
People are people, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? People are people, man. I don't. That has no bearing on his ability to rap, so there's no need to attack it.
Facts.
Charlie Z says Whispers had this whole thing won the moment he said big shank. Not quite, but
he felt like that at the time.
I would say the first battle, definitely the first battle.
Okay. Hold on, you got a samurai shank.
I've got 2.
Damn.
You got a shank bigger than this, though.
Okay. Bring that to the final.
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, do that as well. Because you'll get arrested.
Fucking, I wouldn't get to the station in that. Like, it was booky enough rolling around with a fucking knuckle duster at the last show.
Oh God, yeah, right.
Man, actually, put that.
First, can we get 3 nice things about Kick? Shane, how you doing? Pull up my
3 nice things.
Oh shit.
He's the best angler probably in the tournament.
Okay, fair.
Out of all the opponents, he's the most diverse as well. I would say a lot of them are like either funny or, do you know what I mean? This is one thing. And he's constantly improving. I'll give him that. Definitely.
Okay, fair enough. That's respect.
I love that you both were able to do that and say 3 genuine, like, that shows you've got a level of respect.
No, they're both
a warrior
professionals.
Respect.
They're both professionals at this shit still. Like, so.
Yeah, but they could
I don't know about that, but
they could still say
no, they can
they could
save that for the ring. You understand? This ain't a face-off right now. We're just live.
Honestly, this isn't a face-off.
And ask them their weaknesses. So see, the thing is,
I want to hear that in the battle.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
if you ask their weaknesses, then you're asking basically to say, what is it you're gonna say about him?
Yeah, I don't want to hear no angles right now. I want man to be able to just talk freely, not let off no angles, and then we can enjoy it on the day. I hate that. You know, like when you watch a face-off and man's arguing about a point, and then he comes in the battle and says, "Now in the face-off, you said," it's like, right. Fuck, man, like,
but the thing is, most face-offs are like a day before the battle, so really, like, you ain't gonna be reworking your rounds a day before the battle unless you're fucking seriously fucking confident that. But fuck it, I'm drunk.
Yeah, usually they put it at the beginning of the round, so it's like a 1 or 2 lines.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
add it to the material.
Yeah,
or if they slide, they can throw it in the end or in the middle.
But sometimes what you don't say is what you're saying. So if you're going out the way to not say something, it's like you're actually saying more by not saying something because you're trying to hide it.
It's a real game of chess. It's a real strategy thing going on when you're doing those face-offs. And even that question, often the nice question brings out subconsciously what they don't rate, what they don't respect, and there's the angle that they're, and if you ask them their weakness, they would have never said that, but you ask them what's nice about them, and all of a sudden they can't take it, and they're sort of...
I think what they say is, what can you do better than your opponent? Yeah. What can your opponent do better than you? You know what I mean? And for a man to kind of say, like, obviously he's more funnier than me, and obviously I got the unlock, and he can't team like me, but all of that.
The thing is, right, that's not limited to battle rap. If someone ever asked me that, I'd just say I run 100 meters better than you. I can cook better than you. I can build a wall quicker than you.
I fuck better than you.
Man said I'm still more confident than you.
Eat better than you.
I'm still more confident.
Rivers, this is a fucking public. This is staying on the internet. Keep that quiet. I said that on a disposable stream.
Allegedly.
You just outed yourself, man.
I know. I'm joking, mate. That's fucking 10 years ago.
Sometimes what you don't say.
The Uncle Ra impression was real.
Uncle Ra.
Uncle Ra from
15 Minutes of
Fame. He does like all the URL interviews and shit after the events.
You don't know who Uncle Ra is?
Brother, don't fucking
you need to be way more
him.
tapped in.
You don't know who Uncle Ra is?
Bro, you own a league. You have to be tapped in.
I know who Jay Black is.
Yeah, but
it's not enough.
That's
not enough.
We need you to know everybody.
You don't have to be watching it, but to not, like, Uncle Ra is, a legend in this thing. 15
like a figure.
Yeah. He gets more views than Battle.
Is he related to AJ?
Sorry?
Is he related to AJ?
Oh,
Ra?
for goodness sake.
No, he's not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not quality wordplay there, my friend.
See, shit like that is why I'm going to win the final, bro.
Listen.
Shit like that.
That's hilarious. Crumpet says, Jen Black and
Rivers and Kennedy
going to be doing that commentary between the battles.
I'm on it still. If you're on it, I'm on it still. I put the suit on. We can go all out still. It's up to you.
Rivers and Kennedy is fire.
Yeah, right. Rivers
it took me a while to work that one out. Still, I was like, that's fire.
Rivers is a lot better than EK in every fucking facet of everything. So.
EK's kind of boring, I think. But he is quite analytical, though.
EK's quite, he's quite good. And I feel like I should be, Jay Black is the GOAT for real, but I should be DI the Jenny man or something.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
DI the Jenny man, I like it.
Considering that EK and Henny did the commentary for the last one, the last part, it kind of is apropos. As you said earlier, Kick, I fucked with that.
Let's do it. Rivers and Kennedy, let's go.
But yeah, I was gonna ask something. What was I gonna ask? Right, we are 2 weeks away, 13 days away. Put your phone on silent, man. Fuck. We're doing a show here. We're talking about professionalism. You've got your ring on. How prepared are you? What's your level of preparedness, fellas?
I'm nearly there. I'm still toying with some ideas. I'm in the refinement stages. The way I write is a lot different to other people. So what I do is I jot down stuff. I create like basically 13 pages of notes. Then I segment it into stuff that's related to stuff, write them out, and then I put them together in rounds, then refine it. I'm somewhere in that stage at the moment, in the refinement stage.
Nice. Okay.
But with memorization, I could finish material 3 days before the battle and still memorize it because it's been in my head anyway. So like, it's
while you're writing it and shit,
yeah. Like fucking, when people are like, "Oh, I finished writing 3 days before the battle," you started writing 3 days before the battle. That's why you choked. But that's the way. Yeah, I'm good. I'm further ahead than I was for Nux, AB, and Dale. So yeah, it's good.
All right. What about you, Whispers?
Yeah, I'm gonna start learning my rounds tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Yo, Whispers.
Finished.
Let's have a gentleman's agreement here. No cap, no bullshit. How long are your rounds? Roughly.
I don't know. I said I'm gonna start learning them. So if I'm not performing them, me reading them out is gonna be completely different time to me performing it. So I can't.
Now, what I'm saying is, fuck this 90-second shit. That's what I'm saying.
It's not 90 seconds though. It's not 90 seconds.
Is it not?
If you read the flyer of the event you're on, Kick Nelly, it's 2 minutes.
Where does it say 2 minute rounds on the flyer?
I got the same. I got the information from Snoop.
I never got no information. Why am I getting these memos?
Hey, now we know who's
I got this information at the beginning of the tournament. The final is going to be 2 minutes. Every round, therefore, it's going to be 90
months ago, man.
What you say?
That was 6 months ago. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Sorry, 2 minutes.
How
long is your material? How long is your material, Kick? Is it longer than 90 seconds?
Pages.
Well, my material for everything's been longer than 90 seconds, isn't it? Yeah. I just want a gentleman's agreement. I don't want no one coming out with no fucking disaster shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know that my opponents have been rapping over time, but I don't call time, bro. I don't.
Yeah, well, Nux had like a 4 minute round. Felt like 10 minutes, but fucking.
Yeah, that was supposed to be 90 seconds. So
90
is what it is.
What the
For
fuck?
me, nothing fucks up the footage more than the opponent calling time. Like,
no, I let man rock out still. I'd rather let them rock out still.
But obviously, I'm not taking the piss in it. Like, just don't take the piss. You know, it's like 2 minutes 30 roughly. I'm not taking the piss with it.
Kick, he was told, yeah? Okay, he was
I wasn't told.
Hold on. Okay, 1 second.
Paris told you.
Let me get these inboxes up. I might owe Paris an apology.
Yeah, I feel like if Paris is saying that, she's not just going to come out and say if it's not so. You messaged me and I told you weeks ago, shake my head. Look at
so much hate.
Kick building narratives. Is that what we're doing?
I whispers. Go get your pen.
Oh, wow.
Nah, here we are.
My rounds are done.
Wow,
time limits is 90 seconds each round.
Oh shit.
That was the semis.
Yeah, but there's nothing else about that. There's me.
Search
but I'm going off information I got at the beginning of the tournament.
Paris says she has the receipts. But like Whisper says, he got that information at the beginning of the tournament.
But wouldn't you prefer to that 2 minutes though? Kick.
Oh yeah, no, fuck. I hate short rounds, man. I hate short rounds.
Oh yeah, you're basically getting how you want it to be anyway.
Short rounds are a fucking pair of handcuffs, especially if you're trying to angle, man.
Definitely.
That's facts. That's facts. Hey, you guys, I'm gonna dip, but yo, Kick, Whispers, and we're both gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be in the building anyway, so I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna see you all.
Are you shit?
I'll see you there, bro.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna see you there. Good luck to both of you.
Salute, bro.
Right, safe, Mike.
You soon, Snoop. Stay safe.
Oh, really? Yeah, me and Tech was defo not 90 seconds. You should know. The Panama Papers got nothing on it.
Fuck off.
Shout out Dub T in the building. Premier Battles wouldn't have this issue. That's all I'm saying. Laugh my ass off. Mixy as fuck.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. Every league has these issues, bro. I'll tell you from the outside looking in.
When I was in the academy last year, Briggsy told us 1 minute rounds, and I don't think anyone spat a fucking 1 minute round. I literally said to Enigma, I'm not fucking traveling 180 miles to rap for 3 minutes.
1 minute round.
In Paris in a third to drop the files.
1 minute rounds. That's jokes.
1 minute, bro.
1 minute round.
Time.
I Whispers, you wouldn't even get your slogan off, bro.
Make it count.
But I'll get through literally. I'll get halfway through it. Time.
You see what I'm saying? Bro. You more than that. I think 2:30 should be the standard. 2 minutes, 2:30 should be the standard, isn't it?
To be fair, I run a league, so my rule is if it's not, I had a rhyme for it, but I'm drunk. But it was like something. Yeah, if it's popping, we ain't stopping. Like so fucking. Like if someone's rapping for fucking 3 minutes and people are feeling it, it's fine. But if someone's just talking and going on and on, then like I'll call time or Georgie will call time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
New concept, one line around short spell, whatever. Yeah, no. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. What do you two? I don't know if you two saw Messi's conversation earlier on in the week. What are your thoughts on that, sort of surrounding that, on the work that's being done right now?
I didn't hear all of it. Can you just give me some context, please, Jen?
So it was a long live, and basically it was a discussion about sort of where the scene is at now, where it needs to be, and the work that needs to be done to get there, whether that work is being put in or not, and what can be done to improve, because there's always room for improvement in anything, right?
Yeah.
What did he say about the scene being what? Did he say the scene's not healthy or what?
He sort of seemed to come from a point of there's a lot more that should be being done right now. Right now, nothing that needs to be done, or many of the things that need to be done aren't being done. And
this is coming from Messi.
Yeah.
The benchmark of UKBR.
And
fucking Messi. Bottom of the card, fucking Messi.
Artists and things need to be brought in to gain an outside audience, and things like viral moments need to happen. Did I shout out the wiretap before? If I didn't, shout out the wiretap. Much love to the bro Trubs.
Salute, Trubs. Salute. Hey, Jen, my battery might die, but I'm gonna jump back in as soon as I'm back on.
No worries.
Just in case if it cuts off.
Okay, thank you for letting us know.
Let me weigh in on this because I run a league, and that's why I put down I am a league owner, because I had sort of like an idea of what was said. Of course I'm disrespectful, man. Fucking, you gotta be fucking. Anyway, fucking. As someone who owns a league, let me tell. It is hard getting industry people and people with a big name to battle. It's not easy.
He wasn't necessarily talking about getting them to battle. He was talking about getting them in the building, getting them in the
venue. I've had people in the building. I've had people on £1 million record deals in the building watching the event. That's not going to put more eyes on it. You can't just stick a camera in their face and expect that fucking a 30-second cameo is going to get you an extra 10,000 views on a battle. That shit's ignorant. If you actually look at it, UK battle rap is in a pretty good place compared to where it's been for the past couple 2-3 years.
My comment is that it's the most popping that it's been in years.
Shufflo Scapegoats went up. That's on 3K views. That ain't even been up 6 hours yet.
Yeah.
I don't like the dick, but mate, he ran an event yesterday and that has 150 people in there. You can't say UKBR is in a bad place.
Yeah.
It's in a promising place.
Is he on there?
Snoop, you gone?
No, I'm still here. My battery just...
No, your thing changed. Your thing changed. I wasn't sure if you left. I definitely agree that more can be done. Like I said, more can always be done, and also,
of course,
refining things, targeting things, using more sort of strategy and organization in how things are promoted and marketed. And trying to get those influencers or eyes or names on the scene and then converting that audience. Because like you say, it's all well and good just having them in the building. But how do you then convert that into eyes on your scene and then people who stay in your scene? I thought that conversation was a little of a simplification. Yes, these are ideals, and he was sort of comparing the not to make this about Messi right now, but the argument that look at what is happening in the States, look at the collaboration with Drake, Chris Brown, Netflix, all of that. Right now we're so far from that over here that it's for me, it's not, it's not much point in making those apples and oranges.
But it's a different culture over there, man.
You can't judge two different places by the same standard. We're a microcosm of America. Do you know what I'm saying? They have such a huge population, such a huge. Our equivalent of Drake is Stormzy. It's not the right direction for us to go. I would suggest to go for a collaboration. We need to do something else, and not try and copy smack.
I'm live on YouTube. Coming over. I'm just using the Instagram as a sort of fishing net.
No, that's a big fact, bro.
But coming over to YouTube.
That's a big fact.
Swings and
I feel like you got to understand that the resources that they've got, the structure that they have in place, it's like to even compare with that. It's like
the money. The money. They've got caffeine. They've got a huge corporate sponsor.
They had a vodka deal around Summer Madness. You know what I mean? Summer Madness 2 times. They had a vodka deal years and years ago. Like,
there's levels to this shit, bro.
Doctor, pull up to my YouTube. I'm live on YouTube.
I feel like like we should be more focused on quality material, quality performance, quality content. That's really what it is.
I'd say
when we get to a point where the battles that are being released are all of a certain high standard, then it's like, why wouldn't you watch this shit? It's too up and down when you can watch that league and there's some joke shit going on. Then you watch us, man, there's some okay shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be like every person that does this, like there's a hunger and a passion for it. When you get there with it, we can entice people in, but right now there's too much blips. You know what I mean? I think personally.
Rap game, UK.
Pen game.
That's another thing I was gonna say. One thing I noticed about back in the day over there, before it was all what it is now, the top people would jump on a pen game. So you would see Rivers go on pen game because he's like, what? They're giving that money over there. I'm one of the best. Let me go over there and go get this money. Like, we would jump their shit, win that, bring that crowd back over to our shit. And I feel like that might be the next step forward. And like, us man need to start jumping into certain of these things.
So yeah, pen game and rap game, two different things. So pen game is what the Margs thing.
Yeah.
Rap game is the BBC thing.
Yeah.
But either or moves like that for sure is
kind of, it's that kind of cross brand marketing kind of thing.
That's it. Yeah, and then hopefully, like you say, bringing that audience over, taking that mainstream audience. Kick, have you got leopard print sheets?
Yes.
This is too much for me to deal with right now.
What's wrong with leopard print?
Are you Peter Stringfellow?
Are you Pat?
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Leopard print?
Hugh Hefner.
Are you Cat?
Oh.
Cat Moon.
Jen, when you first met me, I was wearing leather trousers. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I guess
and a bandana.
I guess so. But that's a bridge too far. Come on. Have some taste. Have some decorum, fella.
Bruv, they don't even look warm. That's the worst thing about it. They don't even look warm.
No, they are warm. And I've got like this fucking thing that's like fur and shit.
I don't want to know. All right, let's get right back to that.
Yo.
Yeah. Dub T says the US need to get involved as well, to be fair. I get because of COVID, that's not been possible to have events over here with North American English Battle and the Anarchy tournament. King of the Dot Twitch was sick. Yeah, I definitely agree. We don't need the US right now in terms of quality battles, spotlight, all the rest of it. We don't need that necessarily, but what that does is, I think it opens us, in terms of cross branding, a whole new market, right now, what's going on isn't what was popular internationally 5-10 years ago. Like, it's a very different export coming out of the UK now. The international audience to see that, because never mind just the international matches. Let me bring on Cooper as well. I'm going to just keep talking. Shout out Coops. Never mind just the international matches. They need to be tapping into our scene. They need to be subscribed to No Douche Chat and Premier Battles, and in tune with what's going on here as just another part of the scene. We're over the pond, but we're just another part of the scene. And also, there is a whole. This is always, or my sort of core point in engaging a US audience. One of the biggest advantages in doing that, we have a huge UK audience who taps into what goes on over there and do not know or do not give a fuck about what's going on over here. And that needs to be changed. And I feel like part of that is because they didn't necessarily fuck with what was popular 5-10 years ago. But what is going on now is something that can definitely translate to a different international audience. And that if you can get that audience over here through the guys, through platforming it over there, if that's what it takes to get our scene tapped in, then that's that's a big advantage that we've got.
Oh, you didn't see?
Yo, this nigga is out there.
Have there been cats? Is that like 17 neighborhood cats? Are you like the cat killer of fruit?
Cambridge cat killer.
Am I in here?
You are, bro.
You are. Shout out everyone who's just joined.
I can't see myself on the screen. My Wi-Fi is being a bit fucked, isn't it?
No, you're here.
You're back, bro.
Ah, shit.
Crumpet, we'll get to that. Cooper, how you doing?
I'm good. Good. How you doing?
I am great. Thank you. We've got the Academy finalist with us right now.
Also, only finalists.
Peggy.
Finalist, right? I got that right.
Yeah.
I always try and take away people's accolades.
She makes them a semi-finalist when the final and all this stuff.
Battle rap, Joe Exotic. Damn. How you think? What do you think about this conversation, Cooper?
I think what you were saying a lot. It's the style, isn't it? I think I've learned a lot from listening to what you discuss a lot on here. Is when you look at the American style and what was big in the UK, they're not very similar. You know what I mean? There's a very different thing. But as you said, now that gap is being bridged with what is being done. Maybe it can hit that international audience. I'm not sure what it is that we need to do personally, but it's definitely going in the right way content-wise, I'd say. And
don't get me wrong, it's not all about and that it's the US audience, but also the UK audience that tunes into the US, and that's not the be all and end all. That's not the only thing. It's not just tapping into that audience. Snoop, league owner. Also, we got Kick Nelly. I own a league, just in case you forgot. What do you think around that conversation? Because you were in that chat as well for a lot of the conversation. What do you think about this discussion? Shout out, and before you answer, let me shout out Wax a Million, who was also on that conversation. Big facts, I'll be honest, I was a URL junkie. Watching No Loose Chat got me catching a hell of a lot of battles. Just kind of brought you back into that field. What do you have to say, Scoop?
I definitely think it's a needed conversation. He's definitely got some points there. I think obviously, like going to SMA, being live in the building to a lot of fans that were coming out purely for the Americans because they were in our country. Obviously, we just need they don't know nothing about any of the leagues over here, so it's just more of tapping into that audience. But again, that audience is into battle rap for like a Hollow the Don or a Sue Surf or a New Jersey Twerk. So it's just about them tapping into the UK scene and seeing if they even fuck with it. People like Wax that, was purely on URL and then started seeing some UK stuff. You know what I'm saying? That started tapping into the UK scene. That's what we got to kind of target more. It will happen. It's just, again, we're still going through that whole rebuilding stage. You know what I'm saying? All leagues, you know what I mean, in the UK. So, it's just a matter of time.
Let's talk then about some things that what maybe could we be doing that we're not doing? Hold on 1 minute. Shout out the champ in the building. Salute, Yunan. How you doing? How's your Wi-Fi?
There's a lot of champs and finalists on there, and that, you get me.
That's it. You're either a final winner or a finalist. We can hear you, champ.
Yes.
I think he's laggy though.
Yeah, you're laggy. Might not be.
Yes, Yunan. Bloods.
Salute, Yunan.
Nick. Yeah, Yunan. I'm gonna drop you down. You're lagging, I'm afraid. I don't know if you can get closer to your thingy majiggy.
I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna jump back in as well. Give me 1 second, Jem.
No problem, Nick, no problem. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on your screen, and when it catches up, I'll try and add you, but I can see it's still really laggy at the moment. Sean Cray, shout out Sean Cray. Someone will naturally pop up, and there will be a solid catalogue for new faces to get into. If you get shortcut viral moments, then you'll get a bump and back to square one. This is a great point. The viral moments are great. It gets a lot of people's eyes on one particular thing, but that doesn't always translate into a significant or even an increase in the numbers that then sort of watch battles and support the scene.
And can I just give a bit of tangible proof of that?
Go on.
BZ versus GEE, which happened last year, was on Vlad TV, and that got about 1 million hits on Instagram. And Premier Battles did not get an increase in subscribers. It did not get an increase in views. Albeit it was on there for completely the wrong reasons. but it just viral moments and cheap fucking clickbait shit isn't gonna work.
I feel like the people that click their moment, you got to think of it like the internet is on some compilation type life. There's a lot of people that will see certain moments in compilations, and that's the only reason why they would go to see more of it. But it's not because they followed some train of this battle rap moment. It's like, no, this is just any moment. I just saw someone's grandma fall down the steps. Then I've seen something happen in the battle. Then I've seen someone, you know what I mean? It's nothing.
It's
like
part of the moment.
It's a person who's going to watch a 30-second Vine, going to then watch a 20-minute battle. Does that person have the attention span and the fucking lexicon to fucking get into battles?
I think if the viral moment is skill based,
I was just about to say that it really depends on
if it's
the
skill
viral.
based,
What is going viral?
I think that it might make them say, "I want to see all of
what
this."
What is this, rather than a fuck shit moment?
Because
If
to be contrarian,
Rivers
to play devil's advocate, to play devil's advocate, I'll climb stark bollock naked up your family tree, drag my bollocks across every slag that I see. Was that skilled?
No.
That brought more fans to battle rap than anything else.
But where are them fans now, though?
And
they're not here.
Good point.
This is the problem. So there was never a long.
They stuck around for a few years.
But as soon as that type of content goes missing, them fans go missing.
That's it, because they were here for
moment.
That's it.
Like, when's the next slag dragging your balls across the slag's face bar coming? This is boring. I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
But with that being said, the lyrical stuff is for people who are cultured to battle rap. And this is me coming from a person who runs a very casual, joke-based league that probably is looked down upon by more refined battle rap fans. There needs to be an introductory point for a person who's never had any exposure to battle rap to get into something and then acquire the taste for your more lyrical stuff.
I think it depends, because it really does depend, because when I first got in tune, I was watching US battle rap for a long time before I even realized the UK existed. As soon as I saw what was going on in the UK, it's like, okay, this shit's not for me. Let me go back and watch URL or RBE or We Go Hard or whoever it was, because I just like, that was a complete turn off for me. It's fart jokes, mum jokes, willy jokes. Like that's not for me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I understand there is an audience for it. But I do, we were talking about this earlier. It was very much tied in with lad culture, and that as that culture died out, so did a lot of, and other things happened as well. But I don't go on.
Could I ask everyone a question here, and the people in the comments in the question? What was the battle that got you into battle rap? Not your first exposure, but the first battle you watched, and then you thought, you know what, I'm going to watch some more of this. And that eventually got you as a fan of battle rap. What was that? Mine was Cannabis versus Disaster, purely as a hip-hop fan. I came for Cannabis and stayed for Disaster, but I'm curious to see what everybody else's was, to see what roped people in.
Whispers?
My one's old as fuck. It's does anyone here know a league called AHAT?
Yeah, AHAT.
Yeah, in
AHAT, man.
Yeah, man.
So I watched Artisan versus Nove in the barbershop.
Okay.
That shit, like that. First of all, the battle wasn't booked. Nove was booked against someone else, and he beat the fuck out of him. And Artisan wasn't even booked to battle, but he's the champion. And Nove just basically started rapping at him, and they battled on the spot. That shit was insane. Insane for me. Obviously, the material like nowadays it won't stand up. But like the moment that I was like, bro, what is this? I was like, what is this, bro? I need to get into this, and I started watching more AHAT, Grand Time, and everything else.
Bro, stop making me like you. You're the only fucking person I know who's ever said they've got with AHAT, man.
No, AHAT's
I know about OD, Fresh
Ave,
Cali Smooth, Spartacus, Billy Boondocks.
When was that?
Facts. That's over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago, in a barbershop.
Got to be. Certain times people will reference my first battle was a really old battle, but you find out you have to ask the question, because did you see it now?
When is that old?
See it back then.
I saw it when it was literally like 2 weeks uploaded, if even that.
Wow. Because back when they had to upload them in 2 parts.
Because that nigga OD is also a DJ, and that's how I known about him from the beginning. He's kind of like a radio sort of personality. That's died out now, but like back then that was still a thing, innit? And then I heard he's running a little battle rap league, and I'm like, oh, I like rap. You know what I mean? I saw that, and I was like, bro. When I clock now, like that wasn't that can't happen now. Do you know what I'm saying? When is someone gonna walk into a room and start rapping at Sue Surf, and Sue Surf gonna rap back? There's too much money involved now for that sort of shit to happen. That's a moment in time, man.
Yeah. Did the guy have an afro?
Yeah, Nove was the one with the afro, short nigga from New Jersey, and Artisan is the taller guy from New York. And these guys are in Las Vegas, battle rapping for nothing.
Damn.
I remember that battle, man. Nova was like the king out there for a minute still. He was the king.
Focused like a telescope. Blink, then you missing me. Shorty let me fuck her. She disgusted when she kissed me. No, bro.
Hey, Nova.
Cooper, what about
you? My introduction was a bit different from that. I think my first exposure to actual battle rap was through Professor Green and getting into Jump Off. Because I remember liking Professor Green's music and then finding him on YouTube and seeing this Jump Off freestyle and was like, yo, this is crazy. And then I think I wouldn't be able to pinpoint the first battle I ever watched, but it was probably in the Don't Flop early boom, to be honest. I mean, that hit when I was, 15, 16 years old at school. All my mates were sort of into that sort of thing as well. And that's where it come from in there. But yeah, I couldn't pinpoint an actual battle.
Okay. I'll say mine was JC versus Chilla Jones. That was the first. I caught it accidentally in the recommended section of my YouTube. I think I saw it had mad views or something. I don't know what I clicked on it, and then that was it. I just clicked on something else and something else and something else. And then, just the hugest rabbit holes. Charlie Clips was my first rabbit hole. Okay, I need to watch everything from you. And then I think it was Goods, and then it might have been Tay Rock. No, Surf. Goods, Surf, and then maybe Tay Rock. And then, I was just hooked. But that was only, where are we now? 2021. I feel like that was 2000. Am I 3 years in now? 3 years in now. Yeah. That was the same year. Yeah, same year. 2018, Smack to Summer Madness 8. That was 2000 and whatever year that was, 2018, right?
Okay.
That was when Pat Stay battled Tay Rock.
Yes, it was. It was, yeah. I was watching. I tuned in a little bit before that, and then that's what made me start looking. Oh, what's over here? And then, I don't know what made me look, but when I did, it was just like, no, this is not for me. And then I finally discovered some bits that were for me and was just like, okay, I have to just, whatever is here. What was yours, Rivers?
So imagine, my shit's a bit mad. So,
hey, Daniel.
I'm young. I'm a teenager.
Over a skinny man.
Nah, not even. I've gone to a rap competition, and in the final, they're telling me, oh yeah, by the way, you got a battle. But like on beat battles these days, isn't it? So from there, I've started watching the guy who I battled, which was Mike Assassin, innit? And I'm watching him battling all these people, going to America, all this type of stuff. And then I got this DVD called Philly Battles. And this is when I said, I want to do this shit. I watched Philly Battles, and there was this guy on there. His name was like Hollow Man. That was his name. Not Hollow the Don, not Hitman Hollow, Hollow Man. And like, he had this bar was like, I let the Glock push. He's like, I let the Glock cook. You get your top push. You be standing like Macaulay Culkin with the sharp look. And he did this. And he hit the face, but like the performance made me say, yo, like this is some. So from there, I just been on anything battle rap. Then Cassidy and Freeway come out. When that happened, it's like, raw, you can kill people like that. I like Freeway. You know what I'm saying? I listened to him. He was fire. Like, I know the lyrics he's spitting. What the fuck? what's this Cassidy shit? So from there, I was just in. But that Philly.
Were you around for Charles Hamilton against Serious Jones?
I never watched that, you know, because I never took Charles Hamilton serious. So I just didn't, which is a pun. But
mate, he was so before his time, man.
I didn't see that. Oh, the only thing I saw from Serious Jones was, "Ain't you from China? You can't send $1 million there." You know when he battled.
Oh, Jin.
Against Jin, yeah. That's what I remember of Serious Jones back in the day. Forget me, but yeah, man, that Philly DVD is what I would say was the first thing. I wish I could find that. I wish I had that still. It's probably on YouTube, actually.
It probably is on you. It's one of them old videos that's uploaded in 3 parts, and you got a little text running across the bottom, man. That old school fucking.
Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Just for
I missed that, man. I missed like waiting for like a grind time drop, and they like upload it on a part, and then you got to wait for the other one to upload because it takes like an hour to upload a 10-minute video, man.
Yeah, Arsenal versus Conceited was like that. Watching one round.
Oh my god.
And that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dirt versus Godzilla, man. That was.
Man, I'm so glad I came in the convenient pre-packaged 3 rounds on YouTube and then app drops and then live on Caffeine era.
Well, I came in right at the end of it because so mine was Cannabis against Diz.
Yeah.
So I sort of
you found it.
I found all of them. Yeah. Someone's put it up 3 years ago.
DM me that, Rivers. I watched that tonight, actually.
Put the link in the chat. Although I do wish that I had a bit of time I guess I did have a little bit of time, but nothing like, proper old school fans of sitting with a battle, getting to appreciate one battle or one card, one event for months before the next drop came around or the next thing came around. Now it's literally, battles drop every day, every single day. If you're following several leagues, like, there's so much content. It's very difficult to sort of digest thoroughly everything that's going on, especially, on an international scale. It's a lot to keep up with. It really is. And
I'm still on Gnome 11.
Yeah.
Like literally, I watched Jada Nightwing versus Ab yesterday. I'm up to date with KOTD. Behind on RBE, but like I'm on Gnome 11, anyway. Like that's how far behind I am.
Yeah, no, I'm behind with KOTD with the season. I watched Bill Collector versus Gage earlier on today.
Oh God, fucking Gage! Jesus Christ!
Shout out Bill. Bill was awesome in that. But also
Gage has been shit.
But in that one, he definitely just lost somebody close to him. So shout out to him for going up there and not cancelling.
Yeah, but he
shit up.
The guy's like 0-5 on KOTD. I'm not being funny. Any one of us 3 could like go on KOTD and put in a better performance than fucking Gage.
I don't know. I thought he had a round that was. He had a strong round at least. I was definitely listening for more Bill Collector. But yeah, Gage isn't putting on. He's not consistent right now. I'm sure he's had other battles where he hasn't got through all of his material. I could be wrong.
No, he choked against Marv 1.
Yeah, I did think.
He choked against Joey Gambello, and I think he choked against Shotty P. Like he's had 4 chokes in a row.
So
it did.
That's shocking, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I did think
he's still getting booked off at A-Bird and Goods battles. They're still booking. I don't know why.
He must be cheaper.
And he lost both of them as well.
Battle. That's a great battle. That's a great battle. Bringing it back to do I want to do that? All right. Where do we want to take it now? My main topic was the sort of work that needs to be done and focusing on actual things. I think Rivers, you mentioned compilations. I think that's something that a couple of people I know behind the scenes. I'm sure I saw a public comment about it, but I can't remember if it's public or not. But I think that's something people are definitely working on doing to push. TikTok, if you're on TikTok and you're also, if you're here in the chat right now, stop, go and hit the like,
real quick,
share all of that. If you're I think about 50% of people who watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So if you would subscribe, that would really help as well. Numbers, this thing is a numbers game. Numbers here aren't great. You know, if you can do anything to push up in the algorithms, your support is much, much appreciated. So yeah, go and hit that like while you're here.
I've clicked it.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, what who's on TikTok? Is that a platform people are using?
I feel like I need to be. I feel like I should be, because that's where, you know, there's a lot of eyes and a lot of sort of a younger audience, but I just don't like the app. Like, that's my problem with it. But battle rap does occasionally pop on there. Do you know what I mean? I remember Georgie and Bobby, a lot of their clips got quite a few 100,000 views, I think. So maybe that's where we need to be. I don't know if the platform's right for it, but
I think it is definitely right for clips, for sure. I think it's the sort of content that does well. There's a big sort of battle rap section on TikTok that does really well. I am not on TikTok, so I don't really know. But again, it's making those, like, how, you know, it's all well and good having, you know, 1 million people on. It's a balance of, you want those numbers, you want those eyes, but you need a certain percentage of those eyes. You want to get that percentage as high as possible.
Conversion, that's
it.
Conversion
rate to be as high as possible.
If you got 100K on TikTok on a clip, but the battle on YouTube that's been released is sitting on 860 views.
Yeah.
That's the. Do you know what I mean? It's got to contribute to more than what is there itself.
Follow Paris on TikTok, for sure. If you're in TikTok,
I need to get a TikTok, man.
Yeah, no.
Even if I don't do anything, I'm still just gonna have one anyway, so I can see what's going on, so I can understand this shit more. Because I don't know what I get it. Shorter clips, of course, people are going to watch it more times. So each one person that watches it, they're going to watch it 5, 6, 7 times over and over. And I get it.
Again, it's levels of competition as well, right? So how often, like, you're on TikTok to watch entertaining, funny videos or whatever, or, you know, the kids doing whatever they
the little dances.
I don't know. Yeah.
That shit.
I don't know what they do.
For fuck's sake, man. Bring me in, but I don't know. But bring me in.
It's like, I'm sure you really have to target the content, and you have to be consistent and regular enough with it. It can't just be, you know, expecting to put out one clip and bringing people to battle rap, no matter how many views that does. It has to be, I would imagine, something that you constantly say, all right, let me go and check this out now, because this is kind of fire. This is the 10th clip I've seen. Let me go and take myself away from this platform and the ease of just scrolling to the next thing, and actually go and check out this scene here. Who made a point? I think it might have been Crumpet. I can't remember who made a point. Whispers, you were talking about a surfer battle. I mentioned the parallel with YD surfer, and a couple of people mentioned YD's level of promo. There was a storyline, there was a narrative that was actually, it was organically built. It wasn't as though it was a sort of a follow-on. It was just, okay, there's so much smoke here. If he's going to be on that card, it makes sense for this battle to happen. What do you, in terms of promo, what do you have a strategy? Is it something that you've thought about? You are brand new, literally brand new, entering into this Cooper. Same thing. Where do you guys, what are you doing in terms of promo? Do you want to do more? Do you not know what to do? Talk to me.
Honestly, I look at battle rap a lot like UFC in it. For me, your job when you go into UFC, when you first get there, your job is to win.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You need to win. You need to win, whether it's convincingly, whatever it is. You need to walk away from your first maybe 3 or 4 fights winning. And kind of you should be winning convincingly if you can. Do you know what I'm saying? I think when you start storylines, promos with bigger fighters, you need to already have a foundation. So I'm like, personally, I'm 3 battles in. I'm not worried about doing promo for Surfer 3 battles into my career. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried about winning the tournament.
Yeah, no, big facts. Take Surfer out of the equation. I was kind of just using that to clear up.
But for anyone, I wouldn't, because like say Tech has won the process before. Another natural storyline per se would be this process winner against Tech.
Take out of sort of storylines and I'm not talking about promo in terms of calling out people and just going, you know, and giving people smoke. I'm talking about more in terms of building your brand, creating awareness about you, about your battles, getting people to come and check for you, getting the scene to know who you are, rather than just sort of, antagonistic promo. Branding. Okay. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm very similar mindset to what Whispers was saying there. Coming into sort of like a tournament setup, having never battled before, my goal is to win the tournament. That to me is where as the storylines are going to be built. I mean, obviously with what you're trying to build as a brand, are we putting out music? Are we tapping into that side of things as well? Is it you going local as well? I don't know if that's the answer as well. Do I need to be doing stuff more locally, build up a more of a local fan base?
Definitely.
I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe that's where I need to go. I'm very new with all this, so I don't know how I should be promoting. I'm doing what, sometimes feels natural, whatnot. But for me, the focus for the Academy final, even just this, has just been to win. That has been the promo in itself. But
yeah,
I think I'll learn more as I go along. I think that's how it will go. No one's coming to all the smoke to see me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'll build up on the day. Yeah, actually, I've got quite a few mates coming as well. So yeah, that's not that. The point I'm trying to say is
that's what you should be aiming for, though. This is what you should be aiming for.
Exactly. Yeah, to bring people.
It's not about getting views. It's about bringing people to the venue. It's about getting people into the building.
Yeah.
Exactly. But when 2-3 man say raw, that process was so crazy, I got to come to the next one. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Bro, Whisper, I brought one of my mates to the quarters, and she's your biggest fucking fan now. Yeah. I brought another guy to the semis. He's fucking coming to the final. Like, it's Cambridge. You know what I mean? Cambridge is going to be a packed event. It's about getting your local people, getting people to watch the video, and getting people and getting them to the venue to experience the energy. It's grassroots, groundworks, word of mouth. That's the most powerful thing you can do. You shouldn't be chasing views or sharing it to strangers online and in America. That's not going to yield you tangible results. Exactly. And I think that's what a lot of people forget about.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree and agree at the same time. I think there is a balance. You definitely need supporters, boots on the ground, people who are putting money into the scene, who are, coming to support at events, who are supporting the battlers, just, as fans, as supporters. That is very, very necessary. But views do matter. This is, right now, YouTube monetization isn't necessarily what it used to be, but that is still a potential stream of income. But not only that, we're in a numbers game where numbers matter. People, no loose chat, Beast Anglia, let me go and look on their channel, and the first thing they see is your subscriber count, is your view numbers. They make a judgment, a value judgment, most people, based on those numbers. It also just tells them how small or big scale you are, whether it puts them off or not. A lot of people are put off by small numbers. They will.
Can I counter that?
You can do, of course.
Watch our pre-COVID events where we haven't ran an event without restrictions or half-assed events in fields. We've had full venues. No Loose Chat, full venues. Premier Battles, filled, packed venues. Fat Cunts League, packed venues. Do numbers matter when you're selling tickets and it's a viable business?
That's a number though.
I agree,
That's
but
a
there's
number.
only
Tickets
that's
and
150
views are going to go hand in
people.
hand.
Yeah, I'm on about views though.
That's 150 people, 300 people. They cannot carry a scene.
Mm.
All you can do is
if it wasn't viable, people wouldn't be running events because they wouldn't afford to.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, but it's not just about running the events, is it? And it's not like you cannot just sustain. There's only so much you can make on ticket sales. You also need to be able to do VOD. Like how much that you, let's say you manage to be able to charge 50 quid a ticket. You get 150, 200 people in. My maths is not going to do that right now. 50, 100, that'd be 5. Oh, fuck
7,500.
Yeah, that's your ceiling. So that no matter what your card is, that's all you're going to book. No matter what your outgoing, like that's all you're going to take from an event. So I'm not. This is what I'm saying. It's both things. You need those core supporters who are going to, and not only pay for the tickets, but buy merch while they're there, buy the VOD even though they went to the event, and then go and share those things and talk about it on their social media. It is crucial to have those in the building supporters, but numbers do matter. Numbers absolutely matter. If I come to your page, Kick, and your Beast Anglia has 10,000 subscribers, I'm looking at it very differently to if I'm looking at it as 500, 1,000, 1,500 subscribers.
Also, think about this as well.
That's just the way.
Think about this as well. Yeah. Also, the higher your numbers are, the more you're popping up in different algorithms. So, like for example, you ever been to an event and there's a guide and he's like, "Yeah, I come here all the way from Germany, man. Yeah, I love this shit." It's like he's seeing that because the event, the league is big enough to pop up in what he's looking for.
I agree with that.
Numbers are hugely important. If we're talking
potential fans come from the numbers.
That's it. And, that's what I see. And that algorithm shit, really is so like that's one of the most crucial things. The bigger your number, the more you are pushed.
Yeah. But you got to walk before you can run.
The more you get outside of the scene. We need to get people who are not inside of the scene already. We need to get people who haven't seen battle rap. The thing that made me, so I saw that, like I said, I don't know if it was the view count, the thumbnail, whatever. I clicked on that one, and my decision for where I went next was what's got the most views, what's the most popular. I come on a YouTube page. I'm a YouTuber. I don't really watch TV. I do consume a lot of YouTube. I make a lot of judgments based on your subscriber count, your current views compared to what you were doing 6 months ago, or whether your views have shot up. Like you make, because we consume so much content which has numbers attached to it. We know people like things. If I all of a sudden, tomorrow this channel gained 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to get another 100 before the week is done, just because people will click and now will subscribe because it's cool to subscribe. 10,000 other people did so. Whereas right now I'm on 500-600 or whatever. You'll come, you might look, but it's not cool to subscribe just yet. As soon as it's cool to subscribe, people will. Like numbers really do, whether you like it or not, whether it's authentic or not. And like this is a business, right? All those things helped, and we're trying to grow a scene. We're trying to get to eyes outside of those who already consume it. How do you know about the event? Grassroots support is very local, so very important. So if you can, talk to your local people and get them to the event, then that's a great way. But sometimes it's through those numbers, those being pushed in an algorithm, being shared in somewhere else that oh shit, that's what goes on in my backyard. I had no idea. Let me go and check this out. There's a lot. Let me go through. Rivers, do you want to just take over?
We'll go through these comments.
No, Gaster's making some good points. I was just reading sort of what he's saying, the different crowds you're getting at different events.
Definitely, man.
Prem, as he says, there's got a lot of do or die older heads, which, yeah, you can see that you've got a lot of there. Even when I was at the NLC event, you can say there's a lot of new people into battle rap there and everything. There are different vibes at different events, which is good. I think you've got different groups of people coming in. And obviously, he was saying at Don't Flop 13, the Bristol locals are coming in. So obviously, we've got Cambridge card in January in the new year. I imagine there'll be some battle fans there, but I also imagine there'll just be some people, oh, yeah, I'm out tonight. I'll come along. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of.
A lot of people who are local, and this is the thing with BA and with No Loose Chat to a degree. We have our own sort of unique fan base that probably doesn't watch Premier Battles or Fat Fucks League and fucking.
It's good to
and
see
sometimes that's sort of. Well,
good.
Fucking. No, I'm not even going to go on about that shit, mate.
No,
I ain't about that, but. No, sometimes you got to realize what your lane is and try and push that lane and where you want to go. Sometimes if you try and cast the net too wide, you just catch boots, but you set yourself a sight and a target and maximize what you get. I mean, our shit's simple. We want fucking 16 to 25-year-old people from East Anglia. I mean, No Loose Chat.
As they say right there.
Sort of like, you know what I mean? Fucking more battle rap fan who are into your We Go Hard TV sort of stuff like that. Prem want the more sort of like lyrical, no, I don't want to say lyrical mirror, but you know what I mean? The sort of like old school battle rap fan. Yeah, it's they know they're.
I'll say another factor is you got to remember as well. It's kind of a weird one because when you lock people away for a year and then you let them out, they might start doing things they haven't done before. You understand? So
no, definitely.
There's potential to attract a whole brand new wave of fans into battle rap that will give a chance to something. Like, all right, fuck it, let's go. Like, I wasn't doing anything else that day. It was early, all right, cool, I'll do that and I'll go out later kind of thing. So
and people do have far more of a why don't we try this out type mentality.
Yeah, 100%.
Like far more open to trying new things because they probably tried 100 new things over the pandemic. So yeah, definitely more open to those sort of experiences.
90% of a battle is getting someone into the venue. When they're in the venue, if the battlers are talented and the battlers are good, that captures them.
Well, yeah, like I brought like some friends along to the most recent events, and obviously I knew they were there to support me. They were going to like what I was doing, but there was part of me worried, are they going to enjoy it? Because I'm coming to watch all the other battles. I want to be there. But then I spoke to them after, and they're like, "Yo, that guy was sick. And these are people who've never watched battle rap ever." And they were like, "No, that was really cool. Like that, I really like the funny one. He was so intense. I can't believe he said X, Y, and Z." And it was like, there's definitely that.
And then go home on YouTube and look up other battlers. And
my son came home by his little self and looked up Benny P.
Yeah,
came home and looked up old Benny P battles. Like, I made the point as well on the live. Cooper, same thing. I'm seeing so many people who it's their first time at an event and they've come to support their friend, and they're they're loving the event. They're really enjoying. They're into this. They're now, halfway to becoming supporters. They're definitely coming to the next one, things like that. Why I asked you guys about what you're doing for branding and stuff, and it wasn't, I think it's very important for battlers to brand themselves, to create a buzz around themselves, to market themselves from day one. You are a brand. You are Big Cooper. You are Whispers. You are going to be the best battler that's ever been seen on these shores or any other. You need to get on board now. Not that you need to be saying that, but I think, it's important from early to be YD, Nobi. Like, I think there's some people who have made a huge impact just from their promo. You don't have to take it to where they have, but just by being visible, by being online, by being in people's comments, by commenting on battles, by, not even necessarily just promoting yourself, but just being in the scene. Also, doing things that take you perhaps outside of the scene as well. If you do music, if you do spoken word, if you do something which is attached, trying to kind of, push that with the scene and push what you do in battle rap to your other audience, like, you know, sort of whatever it is that is your brand, that you are about, showing that to the, you know, so getting the battle rap audience to know who you are from early, to care about you, to see, oh, okay, this is someone, you know, I keep seeing him on my timeline. You know, even if it's just comments on other people's things, checking out battles, talking about them in the forums of all places or whatever, just on other people's posts, that sort of thing, becoming a face in the scene, but also, yeah, that's it. Not necessarily, you know, just going in on smoke and writing under, you know, the champ battle, you next, I'm gonna smoke you. Not, not that sort of thing, but just, you know, and doing things that show your personality, your creative. You're all, you know, incredibly creative people, finding creative ways of getting people to fuck with you and support you.
Also, another thing, even I'll take this on board, is like, I feel like man, them have to go live more and talk to each other, so we can, you know, like, I feel like people want to watch the show even when it's not on the stage. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So.
And also things like Whispers going live with Cooper. Like, I wrote this down. This was my other point, so this is a perfect transition. Whispers goes live with Cooper. That means the people who are in tune with Cooper are like, oh shit, Cooper's in tune with Whispers. Like, okay, let me check into Whispers, and vice versa. Building. Whispers people is like, oh shit, he's, you know, you're on Prem, you're in Anarchy, he's on No Loose Chat, he's in the, you know, white boy, Northern South, white, you know, black, whatever. It showed, like, you know, it's different. It's potentially, you're both new, right? So you know, you've got potentially very different audiences, different fans, 100%. Supporters. So you go online together. It also shows a sort of cohesion across the city. This is our scene. Like, we're all kind of, we can talk to each other. It allows the supporters to kind of
support the whole thing each as other. A whole.
That's it. That's it. And I definitely think I am with all the smoke and without, you know, I hashtag, what is it? Fuck that. No more hippie shit. What's the hippie shit?
No more hippie shit.
No more hippie shit. I'm all for that. But I'm also very cognizant of the fact that to rebuild is going to take cohesion, is going to take unity. That's it. I used the example. I didn't do it very well, I don't think, on that live, because I was in my feelings. I get emotional sometimes, passionate, especially if I feel like, you know, the people that I see working really hard, if their work isn't being valued or is being undercredited, I just get a bit shitty about that. So I didn't explain myself very well. But the Ultimate Madness one lot, that new era, I kind of talked about the new era, and I wanted to make clear it was that Ultimate Madness era over there. This new RL, well, these new guys, your Easies, your Fonzies, your Real Sick, those sort of guys who are really, you know, have caused this sort of a changing of the guard, even, or, you know, just come out in a year and a bit, have made names for themselves of becoming, you know, top tier, likes of Fonz, have Easy, Real Sick. These guys are considered top tier now. One of the reasons why they've had such a successful push is that unity, that unification, that supporting each other, that promoting each other, that sharing each other, that bigging each other up, that, you know, giving each other ratings and respect and that sort of thing. And I guess a behind the scenes unity as well, with what they will accept, where they're going to go, what the mission is, what the goal is. And I'm not talking about the battlers specifically. I'm just kind of saying the scene as a whole, I think, needs that sort of level of, you know, a singular vision, the rebuild thing. Everyone, you know, walking in the same direction, just continuing on that vein, I think is something that is so important. And, you know, the minute we lose that, we fracture ourselves into factions, and now different factions are all fighting for potentially the same audience or a similar audience, and I'm not going to expose you to my audience because you're not exposing you to my audience. So, you know, and then all of our numbers stay low, you know.
But I think that used to be quite divided, didn't it?
Think of it from this perspective, yeah. Like, I play for Arsenal, someone plays for Chelsea. Like, I still want him to have a good career. He still wants me to have a good career. If my team loses, he's probably going to phone me like, "Raw, you lot had a bad result, man. Crazy, fam. You know what it is? My man was faster than you did work on your sprinting." Like, publicly, we play for our teams and we have our own kind of things that we stand for. And we will battle each other. We'll go against each other and we'll say whatever we say in it. But outside of that, I feel like as long as we have this camaraderie of professional colleague kind of nature, then we'll keep each other up. Like, I feel no way to be like, yo, watch this guy that I'm gonna smoke next his battle. It just dropped today. That's still me promoting this shit, and that's still me talking my shit. I'm getting both of the jobs done. You understand? I don't need to be divisive about. I'm battling him. I'm pushing this shit. It's like, no, you understand? I will post it, and if I have to say my little comment with it that goes with it, cool, innit? But at the end of the day, my main thing is we're keeping it inside the professional box, so that it's entertaining for the fans to watch, and they still will take in his battle. They don't just have to be like, I fucks with Rivers, so I'm not watching this shit. No, watch his shit. Yeah. You idiot. We need you to watch all of our shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how 100%.
We used to have that. I never used to like that whole rhetoric of like, oh, are you bars over jokes? Are you jokes over bars? It's like, no, I'm battling. Like, if someone's good at bars, I want to see them spit bars. If someone's good at being funny, I want to see that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I never used to like that. I had someone come up to me even recently and like, oh, you bars over jokes. I'm like, I'm battling. I want to see someone good battle. Like, you're not going to see me do some super aggressive, like heavy bar because it's not me. Obviously, I'm probably more jokes in my style, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate someone that's going up there and, you know, writing some intricate stuff. It's like that's that unity there. I think what you're talking about. Then there was that split. It felt as a fan in the old sort of the old days of whatever UK battle rap was. So I think that has changed a bit, which is good. I think everyone's on that same. That's how I've always felt with it. So
I see them as tools. I just see them as two different tools. You got a battle. What strategy you're taking? What tools do you need? I might need more jokes on this one. I might need more bars on this one. And I might need to be more aggressive. That's how I see it. I don't see it as these are two different opposing ways. It's like I think it's dumb to use any style over another style for every opponent because every opponent is different. You know what I mean? So,
exactly, man. Styles make fight.
Exactly.
I do think there are some battlers who really only do humor, though. I think that's less prevalent now. But I do think there are some who only really do humor. And
that's true.
There's also some battlers who spit nothing but bars and have no personality.
Yeah, very true. Exactly.
I think in today's era, you have to be well-rounded.
Yeah, 100%.
Great point. That's it. Great point. Yeah, for real. I don't know where we left off with the comments. Crumpet says, when I battled in Dublin, did we do this? They had event flyers on lampposts outside the venue on one of the biggest streets in the city. Barely any new people came to the event. Yes,
but they was in Dublin, so they was probably drunk and couldn't read the fucking sign.
But it's not as simple as that, though.
Yeah.
It takes more preparation.
As well.
I think with flyering as well, you've got to target the right kind of area. You can't just bang it up. You really got to target. Like, right, where's that uni? Where's that college? Where's that? You know what I'm trying to say? Where's the people?
How many times have you stopped to look at a poster either as well? Like, I don't just stop.
2001.
Exactly, bro.
Especially in this day and age. Lex was offering financial incentives to battlers who sold pay-per-views, and apparently that worked really well. I think, for Lex, I don't know if that's viable for everybody. iBattle have an amazing system with their app that allows them to see exactly who is bringing in the pay-per-views, exactly how many people are coming from a specific battler. I don't know how easy it is to do that without investing a lot of money into an app or something. I don't know if you can do that with Vimeo, let's say, where currently Prem and No Leash Chat upload their stuff. But if you could incentivize people in that way, it would, it's a great thing to do for sure. It's just the technology isn't always there. Every one of my knowledge battles, I've brought at least one or new two people to our scene, and that's exactly what we're looking for. I think you mentioned building the content, building the quality. It is so important to be doing that, to be putting on the battles that people actually, you know. So if you're getting the eyes either in the building or on the YouTube drops, you want to give them something that, you know, they can appreciate and want to see more of. So yeah, it is going to be someone mentioned, I think it might have been Read Between the Bars, made a comment about Smack is 20 years in the making. Like this rebuild thing is it's grassroots stuff again. It's literally building, you know, small numbers each time. And it will take some time. I think there will be points where those numbers will get a lot bigger. You know, like I said, viral moments and things might help to get a significant number at one time. But it's going to be, you know, a slow grind. Yeah. And that's how I imagine you build an authentic audience who are genuinely here to support. It's all well and good getting, you know, an extra 10,000 subscribers, 50,000 off a viral hype moment. But if they're here for viral hype, then, you know, a great event full of bars and entertaining battle rap isn't necessarily going to keep them engaged. Have to remember, even in the USA, the battle rap community is so minuscule, even compared to the industry, even to this day. And that's such a big place for so little fans in reality. Yeah, good point. This is so niche still. So very niche. I think live battles are way better than online. My brother wouldn't ever watch a battle online, but he comes to events with me and watches every battle. Lots of people are like that. Agreed. Yeah, some people just want to come to the events. But again, until we can get it, until, you know, you're selling out arenas, you want 50,000 people to watch your battle, you know, 100,000. You want 1 million views. You can't get 1 million people in a venue.
Unless you're in Flipped Up.
Yeah, definitely need more compilation videos.
100%.
Head of the tables always had to meet demographic marketing. Caffeine is great with that for UK battlers to build US audience. What's stopping from UK guys from having caffeine shows at all? Exactly. Whenever I talk about UK on the caffeine show, when I showed a battle over there, when Ledge did his caffeine show on the era versus era.
Let me do my caffeine show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. There's nothing to stop you from doing these things at all. That is a great point. I feel like you have to be able to describe a battle art to a non-fan in a single sentence, even if it's just super aggressive, crazy good at long.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what to add to that? Yeah, this is something that Shotty told me. Yeah, he said, "The guy who, the girl who, the person who." Whatever that thing is afterward needs to describe what you is.
Yeah.
The guy that wears the shades every battle in the hoodie. Yeah. Who are you talking about? You talk about Rivers. You understand? Yeah. Who are you? The guy who what? The guy who's got the George Michael earring with maybe the red hair and the bandana. Yeah. Who we talk about? You know what I'm saying? The guy who likes pegging.
That's my design, man. All right, I do dress like that.
You put that to yourself.
I tone it up.
But yeah, no, but you get what I mean. Like, so that was a real thing that he told me. I've always taken that on board. Like the guy who, so he said,
I don't want to be known for that.
He said,
when too late, mate, too late. Once it's online, it takes the whole life.
Well, we've been calling you Pegman all day, bro.
Yeah.
Pegman, yeah.
Peggy.
I got renamed Coopeg in another group chat. Yes, everything. Yeah, it's all good.
Don't talk about that group chat.
That is a great point, and it just means you're memorable as well. Yeah. We need another tournament 2 weeks apart. Promo would be nuts. Oh, I like that.
I think we should have a tournament with the big guys involved this time.
Well, the Academy 22 is open to anyone, and the prize at the end of it's mad. I don't know who's going to be on that, but I'd like to think there'll be some big names in that.
I've applied. I'll be honest with you. I've applied for it.
Definitely, yeah.
Wicked, yeah, because Anarchy as well had some big names on there too. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I like that. Self-deprecating Essex cheeky chappy immediately stands out in a sea of 20-something lyrical miracle people. Yeah.
It's a bit of a mouthful, though.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work if you have to sell a battle by telling someone in 2014 against Plum Bibley. He said,
for fuck's sake.
Big up Plum Bibley.
Plum Bibley, you know.
Right.
I think you should change your name from Cooper to Joey Chelmsford, and your views should just go like that.
Joey
Chelmsford.
Chelmsford.
It's got a ring to it still.
Joey Chelmsford.
Pegman Chelmsford. All right, listen, Coops, I'm gonna give it today. Tomorrow, I'm done off the.
Oh, bro, it's funny. I don't care. It's funny. Like it's When I wrote that bar and just giggled to myself. I remember thinking of the concept and thinking that'll make people laugh, laughing to myself and put it in there. So the fact that people are laughing, I give a fuck, mate. It's all good fun.
The only curse is you're gonna get someone angle about it with you, and it's just gonna be shit and boring.
Yeah,
it's fine.
And it will last for ages as well. 16 whole bars or some shit.
It's a 16 whole bars.
Gave me fucking 2 rounds of it.
Bars. 8 punches. 8 setups.
Listen, I don't want to hear about pegs and rounds and punches.
Whoa.
That just sounds like a fucking Friday night.
So when you buy a ticket from Prem Online, they ask what battlers you're coming to see. I assume that affects pay or at least gives them figures to work from.
I don't know because I always put down a sarcastic remark.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people won't fill that out, like myself included. But yeah, what? It's not.
Hold on, wait. You wouldn't fill that out,
even with Rivers on there, yeah.
I probably, you know what I do?
Don't probably.
No, do you know what I do?
Don't probably.
No, do you know what I do? Do you know what I do?
What do you do?
I would go like, oh, that's optional. Okay, click right past, and then realize the significance of why it's important.
Okay, and go back
to say I'm here for someone other than Rivers.
Take the plaque back, everybody.
Yeah.
But after the event or during the event, that speaks for itself anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the person who turns up with fucking 10 people is the person who's brought 10 people. Like.
Yeah, but certain times you might come by yourself, but you've brought half the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Fact.
I always get accused of bringing half the crowd. Every single battle, I'll come on my own. It's like, Rivers brought a whole bunch of people to cheer for him. Jen put Mackenzie on the...
So Jen Mackenzie,
I think I put Robin HD on my last one.
Mackenzie gets smoked.
Jen put Jen Zone. She wrote Jen Zone on her ticket.
Jen Zone.
Fucking Briggsy.
Oh, shout out Mackenzie.
Salute to Mackenzie, man.
But yeah, we are all in the Jen Zone where Mackenzie would be privileged
to be at.
Privileged, I tell you.
Trust
privileged.
I don't know why he's up there acting
wish
like
you could sniff the Jen Zone.
Come on. Tell her to behave, please.
That was so unintentional.
Beach Anglia, January 15th.
I have given her a yellow card, everybody.
That
a warning.
That is a yellow card.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I normally know what I'm doing. I normally know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just
Yo.
Wow.
Yellow card.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
And salute to Mackenzie.
We need to go back to the begging. We've gone too far.
Yeah. I didn't think we could beat that, but hey, I guess.
I was about to say I'm looking good now. It's all good.
Shit.
Do you Whispers Cooper, what do you feel like in terms of support from the rest of the scene?
That's a great question.
Do you feel like the support is there? Do you feel
and
like
kick as well?
Yeah,
and kick as well.
Yeah, if you need it, do you feel like you can reach? There are people, you know. What is it like coming into the scene as, you know, new guys, brand new to this? Who's supporting you? Is anyone? Do you know where to go? Are there people you can go to?
Can I answer this?
Yeah,
first of all,
yeah.
People have spoken about how much I've improved over the past 6 months. That's simply because I've reached out to people and veteran battlers, if you're talking in that regards, established battlers and all that, their inboxes are always open. I credit a lot of my development to that, to like, you don't actually realize how helpful and resourceful the scene is and how supportive it is from the battlers. The winning over the fans is a bit more difficult, but actually getting help from the battlers is incredibly easy and very useful. And I don't think a lot of newcomers realize that resource is there. And if you are sort of a up and coming battler who's watching this, message these battlers. Don't be afraid to jump in their inbox. But just listen, take the advice on board, come in without an ego, and you know what I mean? The results are there. You know what I mean? I'm fucking shit a year ago, and now I'm in a fucking final of a competition and in a semi of another. You know what I mean? Like, and
it's not about being shit though, is it? It's about being brand new. When you know, you can be amazing at home, you can write amazing stuff, but only you have seen it. You and your mum's heard it and said, what the fuck is that? Can you not be so, you know, sweary in my house, please? Maybe your friends have heard it, but they don't know what they're talking about either. You know,
they don't.
You might think what you've got is amazing, and then you go up there and it's you've got a stage, you've got to perform it, you've got a fucking opponent who's barking on you, he's better than you, you've choked, like all these things.
Fucking hell, that was a nightmare. Like, oh shit.
Never choked. 24 rounds, never choked.
You are somebody who wants to try out.
That is not the advert still. That is the advert for a fan to come and watch.
There are some tryout tournaments going on that might not be your experience. But no, do you know what I mean? Like, all of it is brand new, and you can't know what you're doing until you go through it. Even if you're coming highly talented, you might be talented, but you need to be skilled. You need to learn a craft. You need to learn how to do this, you know. So I
think every flower blooms at its own speed as well.
Exactly.
So it's like, I feel like Whispers has been explosive from the start. You understand? Whereas other people have grown as they've gone along. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But at the end result is both men knowing exactly what they need to do in any type of situation, battle rap wise, which is what we want anyway. So it is what it is.
Cooper, in terms of support, is it there for you? Are people there for you?
Yeah, I think to begin with, going into the academy in like the first round, you're kind of on your own, but that's rightfully so. It was my first battle rap. I didn't know anything. I didn't have anyone to sort of thing. But even since then, obviously going to the events, you bump into battlers. Like I remember going to the events. Obviously, I remember after the academy stream, Slester tweeted about me and was like, "Oh, I've got Cooper as a dark horse for this tournament." And to me, that was like, "Oh, that's mad." And even then I reached out to him, was like, thanks, man. Like, and now he's obviously, even before my Grazza thing, he's like, if you need to send me anything, you want to let me go over anything. Having people like that reach out over different times has been nice. A few, I'm not trying to just name drop people, but Bizzo was in the inbox as well, a little bit, just like, yo, saw this. There was definitely people willing to help. And even what Nick was saying there, I think even just messaging certain people and going, hey, what do you think of this X, Y, and Z? That might be something I need to do as well. But there's definitely the support there, and it's been quite nice.
If they're reaching out and saying anything, you know, you ever want to, whatever, like they mean that. Like it's not just sort of platitudes, because they know what it's like to come into this thing.
This is a special kind of sport. You understand?
Yeah,
so
they know you can't just
being able to
look
rap
at the YouTube guide.
Yeah, being able to rap and watching battling isn't the same as battling. To get up there, like, and that's the facts of it. So if a guy has the experience of being in that situation, regardless of his skill level, there's still things he can show you. Regardless of his style, it might not be the same as yours, but he can still tell you things that will help.
Fundamentals.
That's
fundamentals, absolute fundamentals across the board. And definitely take, you know, if people are offering support, please feel like you can take it. And if people aren't offering, reach out, because people will not. All you've got to say is, you know, I'm in the academy tournament, I'm, you know, new to this, I've had a couple of battles. Just introduce yourself, say who you are, and just say, you know, anything you can help me with, or if you got any I'm struggling with this particular thing, whatever it is. Definitely sort of reach out, because people are super supportive. Whispers, what's your experience been?
I'll be real with you. I think it's like been very supportive. The scene. I feel like from like the bigger names like Tony D, you know what I mean, giving me feedback after my first battle, like that shit is priceless. To someone like me. It's because like obviously I started where I started in battle rap, but along that way I did find Tony D. Do you know what I'm saying? I look up to him as a battle rapper, like. But even other battle rappers in the scene have hit me up.
Yeah.
The first time I've spoken to them, they've hit me up, and the nigga just go and talk to me like, "Yo, bro, you do this, like, you know, if you like, you know, with this opponent, like, think about doing this," and I'm like, it's organic, innit? You pick and see what you can use. I think it's been very helpful, and it's encouraged me because I'm quite I'm quite a lone wolf. I don't really like reach out.
Yeah.
And now, like, I feel like, well, nowadays, I'm calling up, say, a Tally. I'm calling up, say, a Tech. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's battle rap related or not, it still actually helps me in battle rap to be immersed in the scene like that.
These are your colleagues.
It's mad, bro.
These are your colleagues.
It's mad. These are colleagues. And even things like the roast, it's indirect feedback. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not on the roast every week live, but I'll watch it every week after work. Do you know what I'm saying? And that counts to me, bro. That really counts to me. It's there's two people here, Rivers and Jen, devoting hours on a Sunday every week, bro. That shit is priceless, bro. It's priceless. We need that in a scene like this, bro. Even in American battle rap, there's not too many people that are gonna sit down for hours like that a week. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But that's my view on it.
No, it's stoked to hear that. And things like Cooper, so you've been at a couple, one or two No Lose Chat events, the process of
what one did I come to? It was the quarters. I couldn't get to the last one because I'm working. If I'm ever free, I'll be there. Just because I really enjoyed it. But
I'd seen you there, and I saw you as a face that I kind of placed that beats Anglia or something, but I didn't realize you were a battler. No. It's like, this is such a supportive scene. If you'd have come up and said, "Hey, I'm Cooper, I'm in the academy tournament," and I know like it's a bit, oh, what do I say then next? Like, oh, hi, I'm this. I guarantee they will fill in the conversation. If you'd, because afterwards, when I'd watched your battle, I'm like, I think we had a conversation. I think I had a conversation with Snoop.
I had a video on my phone where I just filmed myself walking past, and I was just thumbsing up everyone. Thumbs up. And at that time, I didn't even know who Cooper was. But it's just like, it's no use chatting it. Like, that's family then, isn't it? Because he's here.
Yeah, bro.
Then I've realized, oh shit, that was Cooper.
Yeah, we had the conversation. I've had a couple of conversations with, oh, you know, that was Cooper. No Lose Chat. If you'd have said, and you know, we don't even have had to see a battle of yours. You just said, "Hey, I'm a new battler." You know, just to introduce yourself and, you know, get your, like, in terms of branding, you're pulling up to an event, a No Lose Chat event. We haven't seen you before. No Lose Chat are gonna fuck with that heavy. They're gonna, you know, oh, shout out to you, Cooper. Like, you know, love the fact that, and now, you know, that you've kind of got some fans, some supporters there as well, because you came to Lose Chat. That's a, you know, so it also helps to kind of get your brand out there, to get people familiar with who you are on a one-to-one level. Crumpet says, "Kick, do your Cobra impression." And then you can do yours afterwards. Salute CEO NYHD. Happy Sunday. How you doing?
Members of your planet.
I shall purge their pestilence with my words of excellence.
I have traversed an ocean of stars.
We will be greetings and have a feet. You may remove your seatbelts and walk about the cabin. Thank you very much. Today's Volcano starring Tommy Lee Jones.
Can you imagine being on an airplane and you're just taking out the damn instruction leaflet and you hear, "Greetings, people from the planet."
Rob, I'd be looking for a fucking parachute.
Like what?
Cobra needs to get voiceover work. For
real. Absolutely.
Nah, he's got a real like
Don
LaFontaine red pepper voice.
What did he say?
Big up.
He's got like that Don LaFontaine voice.
Don LaFontaine. Who's Don LaFontaine?
Do you remember the old movie trailers? Like, in a world.
Yeah.
He's got that sort of voice.
That epic. Yeah.
He's got the epic voice.
Yeah.
Cooper.
I can see him doing movie trailers, man.
Yeah,
for real. Yeah. Cooper was the first battler I ever spoke to at an event. It was great as a fan just to walk up and show a brand new face support. Yeah, and that's the thing as well.
We love that though.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
it was surreal. It's surreal. Someone comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you're Cooper, aren't you?" I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah. Like, that is such a weird feeling for me. It's like, I am. But like, it's such a weird feeling to begin with because I'm looking at people like, oh, Quill's in the crowd. Oh, like Bobby Rex over there. And someone comes. It's such a weird feeling, man. Such a weird feeling.
Face.
Whoever you are, if you put a face on, I might add you. But I don't know.
Who is it?
Someone in trying to join the chat called the London Killer with their camera off. If you feel.
Who is it? Oh, is that the gaffer?
It is the gaffer. It's the guy himself, the hardest working man in this shit. Is my guy.
Hello.
Yes, Briggs.
Oh shit! Battle coming up. He's got the battle coming up, and saucy. You get me,
Uncle Briggsy.
Promo games change now. Battle mode's on.
Okay. Events out the way. You're with the smoke.
What's going on?
Come to Cambridge.
It's just bridge now. We're going the bridge.
Going to the bridge, bro.
We're going the bridge.
Trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah. How you doing, Briggs? Happy Sunday.
Yeah, cheers. Very hungover. Just thought I'd jump on for a quick chin wipe, didn't I?
What's going on, man? What did you got to Geechee got his wedding or something? Why are you hungover, bro?
Shut his show,
innit?
Gig. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Come on.
Yeah, bro.
That looks insane.
I don't remember most of it, to be honest. First gig I've done where I've not had to work, so I didn't have to do anything apart from drink yesterday. So if anyone's in the chat that's seen me, I apologise for being.
Briggsy, whispers, Briggsy. I don't know if you've had the pleasure of meeting each other before.
Not face to face, bro. I've seen what you've been doing though, mate. Good work.
What's up, bro?
You said I was gonna win.
I mean,
man, I'm looking forward to it.
That's the story for another day.
Yeah, I'll let you two sell that.
Trust me.
Fucking leopard blanket. Fuck out of here, I'm on to you.
It's called taste, mate.
Stop killing leopard with that sword.
Mate, you're just like fucking Paul Bunyan, mate. Fucking tell me about leopard shit.
You got half a Polaroid camera on your wall.
Hat.
This ain't the face off, lads. This ain't the face off. This ain't the face off.
I whispered said you got half a
I'll
Polaroid.
Put a stop in it, Peggy.
Hey, Rivers catches the scheme. Cool.
Come on, man. I'm listening, fam. Man said you got half a Polaroid.
Yeah, it's called having mates.
Oh shit! Memories.
It's called having a camera. What the fuck? There are
it's
pictures.
called a phone, actually, mate.
Which has a camera.
Technology.
Okay.
You take photographs with it, and then you print them off and put them on your wall.
No, you do that.
Is there any reason for the square? Like we got a big canvas.
Yeah,
you're alone with that one, sir.
What goes in the middle? I feel like you took something down. There's normally something.
I did. I had a lot of pictures. But basically, look. What I want to do is I want to put the swords up on the wall. So it's like
the ones you killed the leopard with.
You need to get one.
That's what I want to do.
You need to get one of them racks that hold both of the swords.
Nigga was in Tokyo. Having a full-on anime fight with a leopard.
Yeah, trust. I'm like fucking vegetables or whatever.
You have extra
around his leg, asking what happened, and the knife fell off the wall.
Why does Kick sleep with swords?
Yeah,
Why do you sleep with swords, bro?
Yeah, what?
What's going on?
They're either next to my bed.
What's going on in Bridge,
what
bro?
What do you do in your day job that you need a samurai sword too?
Bro, I've got all sorts, man. I've got fucking nunchucks.
Listen,
knuckle dusters.
All right. I'm not going to allow you to incriminate yourself. This is not Vlad TV.
Yo,
not do that.
Yo, add it back. I'm about to ride them around.
I cannot do that.
Add it back.
Listen,
what are you doing?
All right, I'm good.
Right. Do I need to meet you? Not that we have those over.
No incriminations.
Come on.
Get it together.
Hold it down.
I Kick was about to pull out a rifle.
What's going on?
What's going on in Cambridge, bro? But
everything I have is technically legal.
Technically legal, yeah.
Technically legal. You raided an army reserve and fucking left them
from the 1800s.
That nigga Jet Li angry as fuck right now, brother. They go, where are my nunchucks?
Yeah, man stole the greatest nunchucks. Brought them home and added them to collection. So you just got everything in that drawer.
All right, let's bring back decorum to the proceedings. Everybody take a deep breath. Shit. Oh shit, you ran Kick off the live. Why were you being mean to Kick?
You nunchucked the charger out
no,
charger out by accident. He's coming back, man.
Maybe that's the police knocking at the door. I don't know.
Shit. They work fast.
That's Trident. They got Trident in Bridge. Briggsy, has prep coming for the next event? Where are we? Is it 5th December?
Yeah,
5th of December. Yeah, Sunday.
2.5 weeks.
Good.
Tickets. Get your tickets. Go and get your tickets. Where can I get tickets from, Briggs?
PremierBattles.club.
Club.
Not club. Okay.
PremierBattles.club, mate.
CLUB for anyone who's confused.
Yeah, put the subtitles on below. Now, you know what? Prep's gone good. I'm ready. I just need to lock in my third round and I'm ready, which is rare for me because I never usually write until like the week before. So, be interesting. I can't sleep on Dark on always fire. Get Lee.
You should have come back with something better than that. Jet Li, like you're a wordsmith. Come on, give me some wordplay.
I'm like 4 Guinnesses in, like
only 4.
Bro, have you seen the fucking size of me?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You should have called yourself Ketley. That would have been jokes.
Exactly. That's
what I'm saying.
I hear you still, but you know.
Still, you're from Bridge. We assume you do.
Oh yeah, Bridge does have a massive ketamine problem. I do admit, but
this is what I'm saying. We put 2 and 2 together. So I was almost on my way up there in that. Trying to, we won't get in anyway.
You don't want to do that shit, man.
Man said kick Nelly.
Kick Nelly.
That's so funny, bro.
Kick Nelly. Oh shit, Dub T sending me off. He says, allow it, you dirty southerners, you dirty fucking southerners, he said. Briggs's pronunciation of club is correct.
Stop your golf.
Stop your golf, love.
Oh, we don't want to upset Dub T.
I'm sorry,
Club Lang.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were one of them. Like.
I thought you was Dub. Didn't know you was Dub.
Dub T. Sorry, Dub T.
My brother Dub.
Sorry, it's Club. Premier Battles Club.
Oh, my brother Dub.
Yeah. So you're taking this one. Why this one? Why is it Johnny Darko? Is it that you are just extra motivated right now? What's going on?
No real reason, to be honest. I took the Anarchy tournament serious. Obviously, just had a little stumble against Acre, but it was one of them, innit? Is what it is. But yeah, no, I like Darko, and Darko's one of them. I think if I don't prep, he'll kill me, and I don't need to die on my own event.
You know what I think it is about Briggsy? Briggsy needs to be backed against a wall to get the best out of him, I think. You can't just give him anyone that he feels he can walk through. I don't think he'll take it serious.
That's what I do. I do 2 battles a year. Anarchy's different, but aside from that, I do like 1 or 2 a year. But I'm not really asked on size and name me. Like if the opponent's interested in a battle, I don't really care who it is, as long as they make me want to write. I got peer pressured into this battle anyway. Then on a live stream, so
within about 10 minutes, you took it as well. Yeah.
No, it was though. You don't know this because you battle as well, but I had the itch anyway. So as soon as it was put in front of me, it was like,
"Go on, no, stop it!" Yeah,
yeah. I was throwing the front like, "No, I'm not interested." Back in my mind, I was going, "Yeah, you're doing this. You're doing it." But no, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being back in London. I've not battled in London for about 2 years, maybe.
I'm supposed to battle Johnny Darko still, so like if Briggsy smokes him, we might have to rekindle, our little friendship, Briggs. You get what I'm saying? If you smoke him still.
Mate, my friend request is still unread at the moment, bro. As soon as you accept it, then we're in.
Let's go, bro. I'll accept it. If you win, I'll accept that shit.
That's even more motivation to win. If you needed some motivation, there you go. Rivers will accept it.
It'll be a good one, man. It's one of them that's been on the table for a while, so.
Yeah. I think Joker Star. I was talking to Joker Star earlier, and he was saying that he was trying to jump back in the ring with you sometime in next year.
Yeah, he keeps sending me like gingerbread men gifts every day. I'm just not buying them.
Fuck's sake.
I'll rate that.
Not enough, Joker.
I just don't get the Joker Star one. People been asking for it fucking years since Don't Flop. I just don't know why. But we'll see. I suppose I'll probably get it done. He's got to go and get a win somewhere first. The one he keeps choking, so let him get his confidence back, and then we'll see.
So you're saying he doesn't deserve a Briggsy battle, basically?
Not yet. He has to earn it.
Let's be honest, he does.
Got to earn it, haven't you? You know what I mean? 1 battle a year for me and Joker. You've got to earn it, lad. You've got to go out there, give some of these new guys a shot, and stop losing to them when you do. So then we'll look at it.
No, I'm not even going to play devil's advocate and say anything in defense of Joker. You lost to AJ badly. Like, I don't care what.
You didn't lose to AJ. No one won that.
Just all your comments. And I like that.
For the first time, I agree with Kick Nelly. I agree with him. For the first time and the only time, I agree with him. No one won that battle, bro. No one won that battle. God knows no one won that battle, bro. God himself.
Smokes.
Oh, go on,
yeah, no, that battle was a hard one still to kind of.
And like the thing is, the poll has that at 50-50. That's the final decision. Yeah, and the thing is, it's like
people voted.
Yeah. Oh God, whispers.
I'm sorry. That's a mad thing, bro. Someone must have clicked it by accident. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I just tweeted it said no one won.
Yeah. Flip a coin.
That coin got stuck mid-air.
Just buffering.
Oh God.
It just goes to show that it's not a debatable battle in my mind, but people don't even want to give AJ the win because his material just wasn't substantive enough. Yeah. So they want, they don't want to give him the win, even though he clearly won fair and square.
I feel like it was the equivalent of like 2 people had a fight. One person's more kind of experienced, but that person injures themselves in the fight. Yeah. But then for the rest of the fight, the other person proceeds to swing and miss the other person who injured their ankle. But like for some reason, they just can't get there. They injured themselves. You're just not. You're trying. Like we can see you trying. Like you're like my man in Boys in the Hood. You're really punching in that part.
And that's like the dream punching.
But yeah, like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the old.
Yeah, it's just not getting there. Like it's just not connecting. I don't know. It's crazy, man.
Or be like Stephen Hawking and let the machine do the talking.
My God. He read my mind. That's exactly what I'm thinking about. This machine will sit you down for life. Stephen, what the? No, bro. Well done. Well, 10 points for Kick Nelly, bro.
The two of you are bonding over this. Who won? Whispers and Kid Nelly.
Who'd have thought it'd be over AJ Raw?
Guys, the worst line of the event.
Right. Well, I've shat on that battle consistently. I don't want to keep doing it. I don't want to keep doing it now. It's repetitive and it's boring now. Like I've just done it so much, or not even just done a platform. So much of it, I have to just put what's the word? A ban. There's a ban. There is no more. We're not just going to talk about that battle anymore. We've done enough. Enough is enough. Let's move on to I don't like just shitting on people for no reason unless it's something like Barchive, and then I'm all for the slander.
We might have to give it a Barchive.
Where am I from?
Yeah, where are we going to get another Barchive?
I just said slander.
Briggsy's fault.
When are we getting the Benny Bizzle Barchive?
Benny Bizzle Barchive. Oh, mate. Soon, he's just not in time to sit and do it because obviously there's so many moving parts with Archive. It's getting all the battles and shit. So we'll do it soon.
You've got a lot on your plate, and shout out to you guys doing an awful lot. Big card down in London, 5th of December.
Yes.
Tickets at premierbattles.club. Go and get your tickets. Pull up. Support, share the stream, all of that good stuff. I'm so looking forward to this card. We got Cooper, finalist of the Academy. Haven't seen, unfortunately, your opponent yet. Because
they keep dropping out. He's just got a free pass, didn't he? The cheeky bastard.
Let me tell you something. Have you
not seen Grazza against Don Roderick?
Listen, Grazza has been out here assassinating his opponents one by one.
What I'm saying, Brixie.
Poisoning.
Yeah.
Have you secured a safe spot? Like, is he in witness protection? Is he in a safe spot? Like, Cooper, where are you right now?
I can't on camera.
I asked you about support, but are they really making sure you're okay and you're going to get to this final? Because
Cooper, you might need to stay live until the final, bro.
Just constantly. There's surveillance. Don't answer the door. Don't open any packages.
Listen, Grazza's out here spreading COVID, trying to make sure his opponents don't get to battle him. Like, we don't know.
Can you lend me a sword? Can you lend me a sword for a few weeks?
Yeah, sure, man.
A knuckle duster.
You're gonna need something to, make sure that you get there. I'm looking for, seeing what you've done. I haven't seen obviously Grazza in this tournament, but he's got footage out there.
It's decent. It'll be a challenge, which is what mostly I'm looking forward to. That he is a funny guy. He's done it before. Do you know what I mean? So it should be a good battle.
Grazza's been throwing man over the fence into shows. What's your thoughts on this final, Briggsy?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's good, like you say, it's good to have Grazza actually getting an opponent that's going to turn up. It's a shame for Grazza because he's a good battler. Like, if you watch his old stuff, he can actually battle. It's just been shit. But to be fair, we was going to cancel the Academy this year just because of the way it turned out. But Grazza literally said, like, look, Cooper's earned his way to this final, so it's not fair to do it. Like, but I'm just glad. Not only that, Cooper gets the battle on a big card, so that's sort of what the Academy's for anyway, and he'll still get plates next year regardless. So just happy we've got to do it. Like I say, if Grazza hopefully turns up, he should do, because he's not been the one that's been backing out. We should have a good battle. I think it's good stylistically, this one as well. It's the one I predicted would be the final at the start. So
I think that's what's good about it, because a lot of people, when they was like, it could be a Cooper Grazza, I think it was Cooper Rubik's they were going to put on our side and then Grazza on the other side. So it's sort of been what it is. It's just a shame that I think there's 3 live battles now for it. I think the third will be the final, and it's like I battled in all 3 of them. It's just like, yes, I preferred it though. It's good experience at the very least.
Mr. Academy.
What's that, sorry?
Mr. Academy. Cooper is Mr. Well, no, actually, maybe you don't want to just be Mr. Academy, because you don't want to be 2 years in and being called Mr. Academy still, because that's the whole angle right there.
I'll take it.
hopefully you're doing well enough to.
It's either Cooper Academy or Pegman. I'll take Academy.
I'll go for the Academy if that's all right, lads. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'll take Academy still myself.
I'll be that for the next 50 years. Briggsy, what was the battle on the card that you were most chuffed that you put together? What was the one that you were like, yes?
Frankie Fraser and Visual.
Okay.
I think Visual. I'm a big fan of Visual, but I think he's in that stage at the moment where people above him are not taking him yet, but people below him he'll kill, so it's pointless. Yeah. So he needs like a Frankie Fraser now to see where he's really at. If he gets killed by Frankie, then we know he needs a bit more work. Yeah. If he beats Frankie, then it's like, right, let's look at. Obviously, if you beat Frankie, people above you will start looking at you going, right, that's interesting now.
Yeah.
Visual's got another battle locked in for next year already, so, and that's another step up again, so we'll see where he's at. But I think it's important, the new guys coming through, get them looks. Like, it's good we've had reverse here and stuff like, you know, especially like sort of like myself, if I'm doing 1 or 2 a year, I might as well give it to someone that's going to benefit off the back of it.
Yes, that's it.
It's, you know, I'm not trying to be an active battle rapper flying around the world at the minute, but if I can give someone a look that helps them, but also helps Prem in the long run as well, like, why not? I was meant to battle DARPA, wasn't he? But he backed out.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that was meant to be last. Yeah, that was meant to be in COVID.
That was in the graffiti place, weren't it?
Yeah, because I do my DARPA's another one like Grasso. I think he's really good. He just seems to have had 200 dropouts on him.
Yeah,
so he feels like he just never got going.
DARPA Red Wolf. DARPA Red Wolf was a very good battle. I'd never really seen either of them.
Great battle.
And to say that was an incredible battle.
DARPA's got that. I was saying this to him as well because at the event after Red Wolf, he was like, you know, you're giving all these guys shots and all this shit, but you're not giving me nothing. And it comes down to, I say this to all battlers, like it comes down to the fact that you've got to make people want to battle you. I can't just give you an opponent. And he comes across like an arsehole. That's why people don't want to battle him. But at the same time, like, battle rap needs heels, you know what I mean? We need the bad guy sometimes.
But also, like we were talking about branding earlier, if you are the arsehole, then we should want to see you battle as well. Yeah. Like people, if you have got that branding, then it's up to you.
We should want to see you lose. We should want to watch you die.
But getting an opponent shouldn't really be an issue if you are branded the villain. Like, it's not like people don't rate you. Like, they might think you're an arsehole, but like you say, they want to see you die. They want to see you battle. They want to see someone come and shut you up. And then if that person doesn't come and shut you up, then they're even more rooting for the next battle when you've stepped up and, you know, you've got a bigger name to come and then you beat that guy. You're solidified. You're the bad guy. You know,
the best way to do it is
Floyd Mayweather did that for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. The best way to do it is prove it.
Yeah, like exactly.
If DARPA goes and kills three or four people, now we can talk all the shit in the world on social media, like, because he's winning.
Yeah. Shout out Joe Downey.
A lot, Joe. A lot.
Yeah, it's been quite a lot. You know,
right, you get
when
we
finish, or in the week or whenever you can catch up. But thank you for joining us now. We've been trying to do earlier and earlier. And this week was just a really early start. What was I was going to make a point about? So many people kind of get stuck. It's like a transitional phase, isn't it? Like where visual is, like you say, where you're kind of in between tiers or levels of skill, ability in terms of opponent. And you can also be a sort of a lose-lose battle for, you know, the tier above you.
That's the main thing. People don't want to lose to you.
That's it.
I think sometimes it's a performance, because you see the place where visual is in right now. I feel like it's a similar place that I seen Maverick in until he battled Ty the Poet, and he really showed out. When he showed out, everything changed. Like whatever they gave him next was not Ty the Poet, basically, and it was some other shit.
Standout performance.
So I feel like the performance you give as well is what kind of makes people know, you know what, that performance will work against a such and such or such and such. Let's see if he can pull it out the bag, innit? So
yeah, of course. He's had the few visuals one of them. So he's had a few where I think the first 3 events he was only one performance of the night, and one of them was with like Thesaurus and fucking mad names on the card.
Oh shit!
But sometimes you can peak too early and people just go, I'm still not interested in him because he's getting no views, but he's having sick performances because people don't know him. But I think Frankie's the perfect test for him. Same with Slester. That's why we give Slester Jay Short. If he beats Jay Short, it's great. If he loses to Jay Short, then we know where he's at. He just needs 1 or 2 more ring ups.
Yeah. But
okay, so I guess a lot will be determined from this card. People got a lot to prove going into it. I like it. The headline, Tony versus Nugget. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, I love this one.
They got Tony.
Yeah,
two legends, man. 2 legends. English legend and an Irish legend.
Yeah.
They got Tony outside
it's
again.
Got a potential, battle of the night potentially, or the C word because we haven't seen it, but it should be a great battle. On paper, it's a great battle. These guys are going to take each other incredibly seriously. It means a lot to both of them. Neither one wants to lose. I think this is going to be a great battle. Tony is back, motivated again, excited and inspired again. He's in a dangerous place. Damn, Joe, is that how you feel?
Nuggets. No, I wouldn't sleep on Nugget. I thought the same. He was going to do. Shuffle T was going to 3-0 him, but he held his own against him as well. So
I gave him the win in that battle. Actually,
exactly.
I had Nugget beating Vesaurus.
Nugget's dope.
Yeah, no, I really like him.
But hold on, does that mean that Shuffle T's
Nugget is golden?
Because I'm hearing that he lost to Craft D.
He did. Definitely. That was a
judge's decision.
And they're saying the scapegoats beat Marlon and Shuffle. So is that the last three L's in a row for Shuff? Does he need to sit down? Does he need a break?
Isn't he battling Shotty? Isn't that what the talk is about?
April. Yeah, he gets a break then, innit?
Yeah.
No comment.
You sound like a setup.
Yeah. When you're putting in performances like that and battles like that, do you really lose?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And I told him this. I said, you guys could never lose because I still want to see you. I don't give a fuck about the result.
Bro, I used to say the same when people used to say Raptor has lost like 9 battles in a row, but when you looked at the 9 battles, it was like Pass, Jonai, Quill, Yunnan. Like as long as you're putting in top level performances, it doesn't matter if you win or you lose. When you're at the top of this shit, it doesn't really matter.
Once you've already made that name for yourself, your excellence and brilliance is sort of already established. If you're not going out having shit battles, like you say, maybe you don't have the wins, but you have great watchable battles where you put in strong performances. It sounds great 9-0 on paper or whatever, but it doesn't necessarily translate as drastic as it sounds.
Okay, I'm wrong. Go to what my man says.
1 second. Which was better, Nuggets Shuffle T performance or Tony's Georgie performance? I don't really like those questions. I mean, I can answer it, but I don't think it's an arbiter of what's to come. Like, I don't think you can judge how they will do against each other versus or via how they did against their previous opponents, because how Nugget prepares for Shuffle T is going to be very different. Like their material for each other is going to be very different. It's on different platforms. One was up north.
Yeah, one's in Manchester.
South. Yeah, like there's a lot of different stages. Like it's different dynamics. So what I can say is both of them put in top level performances. That is what I expect from that. I can use their last performances and say what Nugget did for Shuffle, and it was very tailored. Again, these two tailored. Those are two very direct, angled battles executed really, really well. You could see the experience. It was vet performances. Like, that is what I kind of take from those last 2 performances to look at both of them going into this next one, rather than sort of. But I had both of them winning as well. Their last two battles. Which comment did you want me to?
The one said not in a row, because this is the correction, isn't it?
Not in a row. He beat Canal, but I've got him okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I've got him 1 and 3 in his last 4. Honestly.
Okay.
Well, didn't he beat Soul?
He did. Yeah, he did on the judges.
I think with the 1 and 4, he's talking about the. No, think about this scapegoat shuffle battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Soul Battle was technically last year as well. It was December.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, he battled yesterday as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I love the fact that not to say I love the fact that I wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit. I don't watch much of that DF stuff anymore. What was going on with that birthday card? There's only 2 battles I want to watch. Both guys rounds. Crafty beat Shuffle. Yeah, I think that was the only judge battles, but there are some like I think Battle Rap Resume was doing some tweets about it. If you want to go and see what social media is
building
saying.
new stars, man. Like Formie and Carlton Shanks are sick, man. Like
Carlton Shanks has been about for years, though, bro.
Yeah, he's fire, man.
Yeah, he's underrated though. I give him a lot of shit, but he is underrated.
I've never seen him have like shit material kind of thing. I've seen him always put together nice
He's
material.
beating Pedro, bro. He's fucking. I think you know what I mean. He's fucking.
The thing that Carlton struggles with though, Carlton was Mr. King of the Ronalds, wasn't he? So he sort of at the time when it wasn't cool to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Carlton Shanks is dope, says Joe Downey.
He about a reverse, wasn't it? Reverse.
Yeah, he's the Shuffle T kid. The Shuffle
Yeah.
Skinny Cooper, as I can.
He's local. I didn't realize he was local. Yeah, I met him. He was at the Prem event. He was at Apex. I didn't realize he was local. Yeah. He actually come up to me. Yeah, he's Essex as well. So
nice.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with that league. I don't really, as you know, most people know. I guess that's why no one put anything in the comments. It's not my thing.
A fucking prick. That's why.
I mean, I agree, but I'm not here to do slander. But I do want to point out I will have to consume certain battles if Trubs wants me involved in this Battle of the Year stream that he's set up, that he's doing. Go and support that. Go and support the GoFundMe. Go and share that. Go and get involved. Support the battlers. Support the conversation. Get involved in who do you think is
what other categories? Is it just going to be that? Is there other categories? Are we talk about round of the year? Am I going to win that? What are we doing? What's happening?
No, I think there should be a few. I think there should be like
newcomer of the year, you know what I'm saying? Impact breakthrough, battle of the year. I would go deep. They'll be like, if it was up to me, there'll be like 12 categories.
Yeah, definitely. You got to define stuff though, innit? Because when you say breakthrough battle of the year,
I think
but I'm trying to see everybody with a tuxedo on holding their thing. Yo, I just like to thank Brixie. Oh man. That's what
bro, it's something we should be doing. Definitely. We talked about doing it a while ago with Prem, but it's just how do you finance it? Because you can't really, if you're going to throw something that big, it's going to cost a lot of cash, you know what I mean? And obviously, selling tickets, you
just do it at Atma and hire some tables.
Just stick a big fucking black drape on the wall and nothing else.
Yeah, do it.
We're talking about potentially doing it as a live stream thing, and Old Ground Daily have just done that as well, haven't they, for the GRM Awards? But it looked a bit cheesy, I thought. It was all like virtual fucking coming out. It looked like they come out of a fucking Mango Rubicon can or something. It looked weird. So, yeah.
Well, one of my mates just won first prize at the National Kebab Awards, and the thing was massive. So, like, if they can do it, we can do it.
That's what you got to talk about.
Of course you know that guy.
Yeah, bro, it's Cambridge, mate.
So much culture comes down the bridge. So much culture.
You're missing the point. We're not talking about kebabs. We're talking about the means to do something.
I think the kebab industry is a bit more well financed than the battle rap scene, though, bro.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, you know what you think about it? It's like, for real.
I mean, it could be something we do where all the leagues chip in and do it as one big event. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, I'm happy to stick in some. I'm happy.
I reckon there should be a battle rap seminar anyway in London, like at Waterloo or some shit. Like they should just get all the leads from the world to just hire out that place in Waterloo, like they did back in the day for the music seminars, and just have battles in bare different places, things to do, battle rap, little, you know, like someone doing a talk over there about performance, someone, you know what I'm saying? And then in the middle of it, there's a battle going down. We all go to the fucking auditorium and watch that. Like, why can't we do this shit? Bricks? What's going on, Bricks?
Yeah, sort it out.
It's your fault.
Surely it don't cost much to hire out like a room at the DoubleTree.
The Hilton.
Yeah, pyramid scheme people do it all the time.
It
can't be that
big marquee. You'll be all right. Yeah, get a big marquee. Find a
Good enough for the pyramid scheme people.
I mean, why not?
But you know where they get their financing from, right? I don't know. Briggsy, is that route of finance available?
Pyramid scheme battle raps. To sell 10 tickets, you wait 2
Bernie Madoff of battle rap.
Start selling
big up elves.
Start selling merch like Avon t-shirts and that. Fuck, you know.
Could have white collar crime bars. I love it.
But Battle of the Year though, Battle of the Year. Who's everyone thinking at this point? I think there's a couple of battles on. That's what I was thinking. I've got to see him against you.
I'm on the panel, so I know who I'm gonna say. I know I'm gonna pitch for, but I'll save that for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna abstain from that. But I'm seeing several names going around. You mentioned Bizzo. I'm seeing Shuffle T.
Bobby deserves to be.
Bobby mentioned. I've seen
Georgie Roots should be up there.
Yeah, Georgie mentioned. I've seen there are several names I've seen.
I think Georgie should more get something like breakthrough Battler of the Year rather than...
because that was last year, really, weren't it?
But he had his
this
best.
Year has definitely been his breakthrough.
Yeah, because he had his best opponents this year and put himself on a higher platform.
Yeah, but it's people were talking. People were talking about him a year ago.
A lot of shit about him a year ago as well. Like there was a lot of talk, but not all of it was positive.
People have been riding the Georgie train since before people were predicting him to win last year's Academy before they saw him battle.
Why does that sound so funny? They've been riding the Georgie train.
The way Kix said it, he's sitting there with a fucking leopard print and shit. That's why.
No, but it's weird with Georgie because people loved him, then they hated him, then they loved him, then they hated him, now they love him again. It's just people follow a consensus with him. He's so fucking polarized.
That's a sign people are talking about him, though. That's a good thing.
But the thing is with Georgie, you can't call it a breakout because people were talking about him last year. I just think he's had too much traction. I would classify him as above that sort of level now.
You see, last year, had he battled on Prem last year?
Yeah. When did he battle Yan?
Battled Yanis.
He battled Yan, that was it, yeah.
Okay.
He was scheduled to battle Jay Short and P Soldier.
Yeah. So he should have had 3 battles, but they fell through with COVID.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool.
I mean, he was meant to battle Bobby, Rex, and Hulk on consecutive days last year before COVID. Like, people were fucking...
Oh, yeah, that was that beast card I saw. Yeah, that looked mad. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Bobby approached me about it. That wasn't us reaching out to Bobby. Bobby wanted to battle Georgie after Georgie had 2 battles online. So you can't say he's only just sort of broken through this year. I think he solidified himself.
There's got to be some sort of recognition, I think.
Oh, no, definitely. I'd put him in runner for Battler of the Year.
Do you know what it is? I would as well, yeah. But then everyone says, yeah, but he didn't win against Koji. He didn't win against my man. He didn't win. So if we're just saying...
the thing is as well, if you're going to make...
I'm for it.
If you're going to say that about... If that's the argument against Georgie, then I guess that's also the argument against Shuffle. If you're putting all those losses against him and taking that into context, but I don't know.
This is why I said Bizzo
will be other categories. Yeah, I do. I think so. Smoggy says got to be Bobby or Bizzo. At this point, I have to go with Bizzo. As good as Shuffle's been, it feels wrong to give the nod to someone who's not actually winning. Kick Nelly making this very not safe for work all of a sudden. The midnight train to Georgie. I feel if Yunnan Mav hadn't been cancelled and if Yunnan had happened at Apex 3 like it was meant to, Yunnan would absolutely be in the conversation.
It's still in the conversation, though.
That's it.
It's got to be.
It's not over.
Yeah,
the year is not over. Let's say
still happen in December, man. Like this still could happen.
That's it.
I feel like that battle between them two is kind of important now.
Let's say
it's kind of
huge.
Say smoke Bizzo.
Yeah.
Smoke him. Like the conversation looks a little different. So
how much battles has Yunnan had this year?
Is it just Crash? I was just trying to think that. Has
Just
Yunnan
Crash,
battled
yeah.
anyone else? It is just Crash.
He had
just Crash.
I thought
the Bizzo battle fell through, and he was meant to have real sick with us this year, but obviously COVID stopped that.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. But yeah, the year isn't done, and
So I'm saying, man, fuck Matter, man. See, if I never lost to Matter, yeah, I could proudly be like, come on, guys. Matter, fuck my shit up, man. That's what I'm saying. My record is filthy now. You get me? Like, my shit don't... I got 2 L's over there now. It's all crazy now, Briggs. It's all crazy now, Briggs.
Mate, we'll rectify
Well,
that
yeah,
soon.
to be fair, you're in the running as well.
Look at the battle that you just had, though.
Do you know what? If I can get around of the year, I'm cool with
you get round of the year. That if that's up as for nomination.
Don't know that that's even in question.
Well, I think the thing is, Trouble said he's only doing Battler of the Year just so he can solidify that as being prestigious this year, which is good. But then obviously all the other leagues, like we still do the Premier Battles Awards every year anyway. So I'm guessing Nolu's Chat are doing that this year as well. So there'll be other awards for other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've still got the B afters.
The man said the B afters.
The B afters.
The B afters. What the?
I'll write that.
Shit.
How does B afters? I love it. I fucked with it.
I fucked with it. You're back. You see, you know it's the Jet Li thing.
This is what I'm saying.
How the B afters, you're back in the game.
How does the man who comes up with B afters not do something more with Jet Li?
You know what I'm saying? Laziness, man.
Consistency. It's all about consistency.
You know what it is? He's sobering up.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's sobering up now. So coming
exactly
back in the room. I think it's definitely something that over time as well, could be added, but it's a lot of work to be done properly to have the sort of validity, to be able to make as many people content with the decisions that are made, and because they're final people, it's only a few people on the panel deciding something, but it's still like those are important decisions when you're giving out awards, when you're giving out titles. Those are important decisions that people take very seriously. So it's something that I think maybe we can work towards doing on a sort of a unified platform basis, and incorporating into that. But I think right now it's important to get behind just the concept of rewarding the battlers, incentivizing the battlers, creating something, supporting what the leagues are doing for their end of the year and the different awards that they're giving, so that all of the battlers get their flowers across the board, but really working towards sort of building something, an annual recognition for the scene in general, doing it, seeing how we go this year so that we can build on that going into the future, because pretty much everything has to be looked at on a long-term scale. Even something that only happens once a year, you're not going to, start. You have to.
It's an award, isn't it? If that becomes a regular thing, battlers are going to have that in the back of their mind. It's like, every battle I do, if I have 4 good battles this year and I go X, Y, and Z, I might get Battler of the Year, and that's to say you're Battler of the Year out of the whole UK. That's a mad achievement. Do you know what I mean? That's mad. So I think it's only good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, agreed. Definitely go and get behind that. Go and
quickly.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt. What is the actual process, if you can let us in, for deciding Battler of the Year? Are you given certain battles? Have you got to nominate a couple between you? Like, what's the actual how are you deciding whoever's on the panel who is Battler?
I can give a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to take a lot of the stuff because I know Trouble's got a whole platform, not platforms, and I know a whole schedule breaking it down. And he's, to be fair, a lot of work's gone into it. It's not just 6 people sat on a live stream discussing it. But I mean, one of the things we did is I sat down with Trubs and literally listed every battle that's come out this year. And then obviously we've just know who.
That's the best place to start, though.
Yeah, literally every battle, top to bottom. Obviously, you know, Kit, because I messaged you and asked for your list.
Well, I've just got visions of trouble sitting through just Jay and Whitey right now, and I apologise.
I'm not saying I watched them all. I just went through flyers and YouTubes. But yeah, we've got a full list of who won judge battles, who done promos, how many were like battle of the year contention, everything. So, I mean, I'm on the panel and I know who my top 5 are, and I've got notes and everything because I'm not trying to jump on the stream and just act like I'm talking shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like say, money's on the line for someone here, so it's got to be
sick.
Got to be done properly. Yeah, for sure. But look out because there will be information coming about that. And obviously, we're not at the end of the year yet, and there still are events to come. So, nothing can be decided or determined yet anyway. But information will be forthcoming on that. But in the meantime, if you can, go and support the GoFundMe. Go and support, like put something, it's nice to have the accolade, but it's also nice if you can, put a little bit of money in your pockets, Christmas coming or January sales, whatever. It's always nice to get money any time of the year. So definitely support that. We are 3 hours in. It's 11:30. I think we are going to look towards wrapping up. Is there anything anyone wants to bring up? Anything we haven't covered? Anything you want to promote?
Hi, Briggs.
Yes.
Is that your so you see the one, the smoky one? Is that the last event of the year for
smoky
Prem?
one? All the
that's the last one for us, mate. Then nothing till February. Undisclosed 5.
Oh, nice! You get a nice little break for January.
Yeah, and then we've got 15 events planned next year. So,
jeez,
big year.
Let's go.
We'll see.
Oh man, I'm trying to hit up a couple of them events and get back up in money myself. Still, you know my number, Briggs. You know my number,
bro. We've got a few things penciled down already. You know that.
Say no more, brother.
Connor says, Briggsy, quick question. How insufferable will Yam be if he ever makes top 10?
The question is, how insufferable will he be if he doesn't make top 10? That's when it will be a problem.
How barren would the scene be?
Good luck, Yam.
I'm going to step off the panel if that happens.
Yeah, you can't co-sign that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I love to hear man.
Big up.
Yeah, big up, Jan. And something to work towards for everyone in the scene, right? Because
100%.
Automatically, even if you don't win, you want to be in contention. You want to be one of those names who is amongst the best.
So what was the question you asked at the beginning of the stream now? Let's ask that question again after this conversation.
The question I asked was, is the scene too lazy? Is the scene doing enough work?
Okay.
That's what
you asked. I feel like the scene slowly but surely is doing what it can. That's what I feel. Slowly but surely is doing what it can. And for us battlers, again, we just need to make sure that we go in there and fuck shit up. That's it. And then all the powers that be around us will make sure everything else is right. And that's it. We grow like that. And that's it. Not more to say, not more to do.
Well, there's always room for improvement. And I think everything that we are doing. Like, there's always things that we could do better or think about doing differently to be more advantageous or to get more out of it or whatever. So there's always
squeeze the juice.
But work is definitely being done. And I think, the scene is in a great place. And I'm here for it. But if no one else has anything to add, Gas Buff says, go to events, buy merch, give these people money, # rebuild. Big facts, Gas Buff. Yeah, exactly that. Go and get your tickets for All the Smoke, 5th of December. Brixton.
It's going to be mad.
Jam. It's going to be crazy. Premier battles are back in London and they are with All the Smoke.
27th of November also. The process final.
Yes. That's final. We got the two
mad card as well.
Finalists here. Go and get your tickets for that. There's also an after party. It's going to be lit.
You're gonna get down to London for that on their Briggs? You're gonna be able to, or
bro? I'm trying. It's United and Chelsea, innit?
Oh yeah, come watch it with us, man. What is it? I'm going to match.
Now I work there, don't I? So I need to make sure I'm not on shift.
Oh, okay, all right. Say no more.
So I'm just waiting for that because knowing my luck, I'll be rotated on that game. So if I am, then I won't be. But we'll see.
I hope you can. That would be
all right, listen. If you are working, slap Ollie for me, bro. Yeah, please. Get together, man.
Right, I'll stay there, but do it for Rivers,
please.
Follow everybody on the stream. Go and check out the battles. Go and support your battlers. Support the league. All of that.
And don't forget, January 15th, Cambridge, Beast Anglia presents
Bridge.
Fuck, Ice and Fire.
Ice and Fire. There you go.
We have Cooper versus Coolsey, Kick Nelly versus Tech, Robin HD versus Enigma the Prophet. We have Whitey Blindo versus Bowski.
Yeah,
I got Bowski on there.
Okay.
Yeah, Bowski's on the card.
Hey, Bowski's active.
Bowski's outside. Yeah, he's everywhere.
These people for
in Cambridge,
thing like that have been doing bits like Bowsker, Sam Hypes. Have been doing
Bowski's had some good showings.
Yeah,
6 battles in 5 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kit Nelly, winner, UK Battler of the Year.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but I've fucking put a shift in.
Yeah,
mate. Well done. Now, everyone, mate, respect anyone who does the tournament format. Like, it's a graft. It's a fucking slog, man.
Yeah, shout out to you. Right, well, shout out to everyone in the comment section who pulled up for Sunday Roast. We appreciate and love you. Thank you so much. Everyone on the panel, this has been a dope conversation. I had kind of one topic on the list.
That's it. Usually you got a whole page full of notes.
Yeah, normally, we make sure that there are several things we're going to cover. We've got directions and all the rest of it. This one, it was just, let's...
But it's because we had the people with us. Usually, like, for the last couple of weeks, we've been on our own still. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what rumors you lot be listening to or whatever. But we're here, bro. Like, join us.
It's been great to have a full table for the roast. So thank you, everyone, for making the conversation so vibrant. We appreciate you. But on that note, we are going to be out.